you hear that I get to sing the national anthem? No. Yeah. I thought so. Right here. I know. I thought so. Yeah, they're good. They're seasoned pros back there.
Are they going first or are we doing lineups first?
Lineups and then as soon as we get the nets right here. Good evening and welcome to Appleton-Parkersburg High School. The Appleton-Parkersburg Community Schools promotes good sportsmanship in all athletic events. Please respect the players, coaches, other fans, and officials at tonight's ball game. The officials for tonight are Brian Foster and Galen Hooger. And now for your starting lineup for Sumner Fredericksburg. A senior, number 3, Morgan Brandt.
Might be used to
a senior, number 5, Gracie Jones.
You can also do that through
a junior, number 6, Peyton Seahas.
And is lightning fast as well.
A senior, number 16, Katie Reno.
You can also download the app.
A sophomore, number 17, Isabel Elliott.
Links to download are in the bottom.
A senior, number 18, Whitney Tagmeyer. And the libero for the Cougars, a junior, number 4, Olivia Lang.
Written down here as well. Elliott, Katie Reno.
And now for your Appleton-Parkersburg Falcons. A sophomore, number 1, Olivia Bellows. A senior, number 4, Libby Jansen. A sophomore, number 7, Kenzie Mowinkle. A senior, number 8, Cassidy Mowinkle. A freshman, number 10, Peyton Closter. A senior, number 13, Ellie Eachin. And your libero for the Falcons, a junior, number 16, Ellen Waller. Coaches for the Cougars are Victoria Fowler Sorensen and Pamela Frisch. Coaches for the Falcons, Erin Huddleston, Candace Klespies, and Mallory Hykins. And now please stand for your national anthem sung tonight by Lauren Carney and Shayla Barrett.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thanks, man. Fans are out on their feet, and we are ready to rumble here between the AP Falcons and the Sumner Fredericksburg Cougars. Riley, we talked about this one. Sumner Fred, 6th-ranked team in the state with a 30-6 record. We watched them in warm-ups. They hit the volleyball awfully hard from the outside. AP will look to bring their best blocking game to the table, and on the season for them, they do have a couple players that lead in blocks, but Kinsey Mowinkle up top with 84 to lead the Falcon defense.
Absolutely. I mean, we just saw them again practicing here, warming up. And again, that power there coming behind Sumner Fredericksburg, that is going to be a key for them tonight. So we're going to have to watch out. Applington Parkersburg is definitely going to have to watch out for that tonight. But of course, they do have some star-studded players over there to kind of put a little bit of pressure on Sumner Fredericksburg. But again, we will see that tonight.
Appleton Parkersburg occupying the right side of the floor. Sumner Fred on the left. And into the ball game for the Cougars comes Olivia Lang, the libero. Libero for the Falcons is Ellen Waller. And AP looks like we'll start with the serve here. It'll be Libby Jansen getting us going from right to left across your radio dial. Again, thanks for being with us tonight on 98.9 KQCR and on the AP Falcon live stream. Jansen puts it into play. It's dug out by Lang. Set up to the far side. Big swing coming for Isabel Elliott. Rattling around a few Falcons. Now over to Ellie Eachin. This one kept in play by the Cougars. Lang chops it up left side. And another big swing for Elliott. Dug out by Waller once again. Falcons on the attack. Big swing for Kinsey Mowinkle. And gets it to go. Good start for AP. They fend off a couple attacks and end up getting the game's first point. Kinsey Mowinkle and the Falcons lead it 1-0. Serve once again controlled by AP. It'll once again be Libby Jansen. Jansen from right to left here for the Falcons. Puts it in play. Olivia Lang digs it out. Set up here for Morgan Brandt. Now over to the far side. It's going to be Elliott who just drops it in front of the Falcon defense. We're tied at 1 apiece. Isabel Elliott with a heads-up play on the season. She leads the team in kills with 321. Lang will serve here. Back right corner of the zone from her perspective. Puts it in play. It's dug out by Eachin. Little give and go here with Jansen. Big swing from Kinsey Mowinkle. Eachin looking to get it to go down. And we are live.
Yes, yes, we are. Wow.
Wild collision there, but as you heard, the volleyball came this way. Falcons did win the point.
Yes, they did.
But crashing in here, everybody's okay. Falcons up 2-1. Far side setup for Isabel Elliott. This one's deflected but out of bounds, so we're tied at 2 apiece, and Elliott has both of the kills so far, and that'll wake you up, Riley.
I was going to say, we saw Elliott definitely on the outside there when warm-ups there. A lot of power behind that arm, so it is going to be pretty impressive to see that tonight.
2-2 tie so far here between Sumner Fred and AP. Set number 1 in match number 1 of the night. Set up here for Cassidy Mowinkle, much too strong on the big swing from the left side. And Sumner Fred takes their first lead. Back-to-back points here for the Cougars, looking to get it rolling. Gracie Jones will serve. Check that, that's Peyton Seahas. Seahas puts it in play right down the sideline. Cassidy Mowinkle digs it out. Set up here for Eachin. Big swing deflected and out of play, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. New score, 3-3. AP wins the point. Tied once again. Competitive first set here. It'll be Kinsey Mowinkle to serve. Rifle shot towards the back line. Sumner Fred a little out of position. They regather and bump it across at Seahas. Now Kinsey Mowinkle digs. Jansen sets up mid-level attack for Bellows and gets it to go. And AP regains the lead at 4-3. Back-to-back points, and that's the first kill of the night for Olivia Bellows. Reminder of the schedule in this one. We're seeing AP and Sumner Fred first. We'll see Sumner Fred and AGWSR next. And the Falcons and AGWSR Cougars after that, as Isabel Elliott has her third kill. Cross-courted it off the outstretched hands of a Falcon. 4-4 the tie.
And that one was going to go out, but of course you did have Libby Jansen over there trying to keep that one in play, but again, just kind of flung out and deflected.
Always tough to gauge those. Number 17, Isabel Elliott will serve. We're tied 4-4 in set number 1. Jansen setting up Eachin for a far side attack from the right side. Deflected back into the Falcon side. Got craftily by Cassidy Mowinkle. Sumner Fred back on the attack. This one is chipped up right near the net. Falcons control the ball. Eachin, far side swing, got it to go. Ellie Eachin, been active so far on the outside. That's her first kill. Falcons lead at 5-4. Got to respect the Falcons' fight so far in this one. This is a very talented Sumner Fred crew that's 30-6 on the year. Talked about it on the pregame show, but 5 losses this year to Denver and Dike New Hartford. Set up here for Seahas over far side, and the swing there is for number 11. That's Morgan Block getting into the contest, and she knocks it down for the kill. Back into the game comes Morgan Brandt. Brief absence there. Brandt, one of the top players, volleyball players in the area, also just a multi-sport athlete here for Sumner Fredericksburg. Feel like she's been around for quite some time. Serve for Zoe Ray. Falcons on the other side. It's Waller, much too strong, about 4 or 5 feet beyond the end line. Falcons have missed long just 2 times so far. Sumner Fredericksburg regains the lead at 6-5. Zoe Ray, the sophomore, to serve once again. Hard-looking serve. Eachin digs it out. Now Jansen setting up Bellows, who just shovels it across. This one's fielded by the Cougars. Hard hit, one-hand club to keep it in play by Waller. Here come the Falcons on the attack. It's Cassidy Mowinkle, unable to be saved. That one kind of a double tap there for Morgan Block, and unable to keep it alive long enough for a teammate to get there. Falcons equalize once again at 6 apiece.
And again, this is one thing that they needed to really focus on, was making sure that they were playing hard early on, because they knew that Sumner Fredericksburg was going to be a bit of an opponent for them tonight.
AP controls the serve. It's Cassidy Mowinkle, arguably the team's best server. She's got 33 aces this year. Here come the Cougars on the attack. That's one of those violent hits we talked about earlier, and that comes off the hand of Morgan Brandt. A little bit longer than we anticipated her going without her first kill of the night, but she earns it there and earns the lead back for her team, 7-6. Morgan Brandt back to work. Elevates and sends this one as she serves this time. Bellows pops it over the net. Here come the Cougars the other way. Brandt saves it at the sideline and sent over this time by Isabel Elliott. Falcons quick hands, but unable to keep it in play. It was the best effort there of Libby Jansen to keep it in play. I like the thought, just a little wide of the sideline.
Absolutely. I mean, that one just trying to get pushed over, but as you said, just a little wide of that line.
Back-to-back points for the Cougars. They look to capitalize here mid-set number 1. Serve for Brandt. Eachin digs it out. Jansen sets up Closter, and she's unable to get all of it. Hits it into her own net. It's a 9-6 advantage for Sumner Fredericksburg. All told, a 3-0 run for the Cougars here on the road. Tuesday night triangular. Brandt back to work from the service line with a 9-6 advantage. Dug out by Cassidy Mowinkle. Jansen setting up Bellows once again. Good crafty work here to get that across the net. Brandt sets up a float shot here for Morgan Block. Falcons working on a return now. Closter is blocked violently at the net. Big time block there for number 18 for Sumner Fredericksburg. We don't have her on the roster. I believe that's just a simple switch with 19. We'll just say that's Whitney Tegmeyer. Tegmeyer with the block there. 10-6 the score. Brandt to serve, and that's going to go down as an ace. This one just unable to be corralled by Ellie Eachin that time. 11-6. We've got a timeout on the floor for the AP Falcons. We're back after this brief break. You're listening to AP Falcon and AGWSR Cougar Volleyball tonight, Tuesday night triangular on 98.9 KQCR. Okay, is that better? Check, check. Okay, I just don't want to crunch out on you. All right, so Brandt just got an ace. Lead for the Cougars, puts it in play, and there it is for another ace. This one right in front of Ellie Eachin, as Eachin had to lay out for it and unable to get a good tag on it. Brandt with back-to-back aces here, and that's important out of the timeout. Usually you use the timeouts and are able to get success right out of them. Not the case there. Brandt back to work. Going after Eachin again, digs this one out. It's hanging up near the net for Sumner Fred, and just misjudged there. That's a tough one to swallow for Whitney Tegmeyer, as typically those balls that hang right up around the net favor that team that's about to take a whack at it, and unfortunately that time for the Cougars they dropped the point. 12-7, Falcons stop the run. We were tied at 6, so all told a 6-1 run. This one's blocked at the net, and the Falcons earn the point again. Tandem block for Closter and Kinsey Mowinkle.
Morgan block, did try to keep that one in play, just of course that one did come back a little too quick off that block. It's hard to react and to keep that one in play.
12-8 the score. Falcons serve again. It's Ellen Waller. Brandt set up for the far side. This one over there for Peyton Seahas. Falcons working on a return. Beautiful save for the Cougars. Can they get it back over? Seahas a swing, and they do. Waller digs it out. Jansen with a little surprise shot. Beautifully placed. Didn't get it to go the first time, but she earns it that time, and the Falcons have whittled away at the lead. It's down to 4.
As you said, it was beautifully placed. Nobody was there, and unfortunately was a little late to react to try to keep that one in play.
12-9 the new score. The Falcons chipping away here. Trailed at 11-6. Brandt looks like she ran into the net. Net contact here, and that'll be a Falcon point again. It's 12-10. Falcons have done some work behind the serve of Ellen Waller. She'll look to keep it going. This one's dropped into the breadbasket of Elliott. Far side set up for Seahas. Falcons block it at the net, but unable to keep it in play, and actually rule a lift going against the Falcons, so their run ends 13-10, the new score. Falcons trimmed it down to 2, and we're in the middle of set number 1. Gracie Jones will serve for the Sumner Fred Cougars. Dug out by Ellie Eachin. Now Jansen setting up Kinsey Mowinkle, who got it to go. It got deflected by Brandt at the net. Found its way to the floor in a hurry, 13-11.
Of course, Gracie Jones did lay it out there to try to keep that one in play. It was pretty impressive there, but of course, just a little bit behind that where that ball was coming down. Couldn't get there in time.
Libby Jansen to serve. Falcons trail 13-11. Jansen with a beautiful serve. That'll go down as an ace. As in the deep spot to fish that one out was Isabel Elliott. Didn't have a teammate in the area to keep it alive. Falcons cut it right back down to 1. Jansen with the ace. 13-12 the new score. Falcons trail it by 1. We were tied at 6, and the Falcons been working their way out of a hole since then. This one's blocked at the net on the Cougar attack. They retain possession. Now sent over that time by Elliott. Here come the Falcons on the return. Tipped at the net again, unable to be kept alive, and it's Peyton Closter. Closter with the big kill there, and the Falcons have tied it at 13 all. Did not see this one coming when they had the big run for Sumner Fred, and the Falcons showing some serious heart here in the first. Jansen serves. Elliott digs it out. Now Brandt sets it up far side. This one's sent across for Peyton Seahas. Blocked at the net by the Falcons. Here come the Cougars again. They chuck it to the back corner. Cassidy Mowinkle's ready. Set up for Kinsey at the net. Unable to make a play on it. It's blocked by the Cougars. Cross quarter kept alive beautifully. It's Morgan Brandt. Now Isabel Elliott sends it across. Falcons on the attack again. Kinsey Mowinkle right into the breadbasket of Brandt. They set her up mid-level attack. Cassidy Mowinkle keeps it alive. Jansen now back over to Cassidy. Hard liner across the net is kept in play. Falcons laying out to keep it alive. By far the biggest volley of the night. Here come the Cougars on the offensive side. Brandt set up, throw down, too wide of the line, and the Falcons win the point.
Just an incredible volley there, Jeff. I mean, a lot of action between these two teams here. You see that ball try to keep alive on both sides there. I mean, they were trying to lay it down. And, of course, there were a lot of impressive spikes there. I mean, blink of an eye and they're gone.
14-13, the Falcons regain the lead. Jansen over to Elliott. Brandt sets up Elliott for an attack from the left side. Blocked by AP. Tandem block for Kinsey Mowinkle and Ellie Eachin. And AP has taken a 2-point lead. We got a timeout on the floor as well. We'll step aside for a brief break. You're listening to Falcon Volleyball on 98.9 KQCR. Wow.
Pretty nice.
I am tired.
Jeff,
I know that you are.
I am. Can you tell?
Oh, boy. Falcons have stormed from behind to take a lead. Middle of set number 1. 15-13 the new score. Libby Jansen retained.
I mean,
16-13.
That was incredible there. I mean, that block there, just a lot of power coming right off that. Of course, when that happens, and it does kind of come off with some power, it's going to be hard for Sumner Fredericksburg to react to that.
Falcons lead it 16-13. Brandt set up here for Isabel Elliott. Falcons back on the attack. Closter puts it down. Little off balance on the shot. Doesn't matter anyway. Closter gets her second kill. 17-13. And Riley, we mentioned in the pregame show, the stats are what the stats are, but these two teams haven't seen each other all year, still feeling each other out. And AP right now, impressive what they've been able to do. Jansen puts it in play. Brandt set up for Elliott far side. Blocked again by AP. A relentless defensive attack. It's Ellie Eachin this time. Another timeout here for Sumner Fredericksburg. AP leads 18-13. We'll step aside for a brief break. You're listening to Falcon Volleyball and AGWSR Cougar Volleyball later on tonight, right here on 98.9 KQCR.
Wow. They are playing that net, yeah.
Oh, wow. KQCR.
KQCR.
Factor, and AP really coming to play in this one. Sumner Fred on the attack. Isabel Elliott looking to plant it down. No, says Libby Jansen, who pops it across the net anyway. Cougars on the attack. Now back to the Falcon side. Jansen set up for Kinsey Mowinkle. Hard spike and gets it to go. 20-13. AP in the lead, and Kinsey Mowinkle has her third kill.
And this is exactly the momentum that AP needed. I mean, they came into this game knowing that they were playing a ranked team, so they needed to give it all they got, and they're definitely doing that here tonight.
Good stuff so far for the Falcons. They lead it 20-13. Sumner Fred on the attack, and Jansen can't save this one. It's up to the bleachers, and that'll end the Falcon run. 20-14, the new score. And Riley, Sumner Fred led it 11-6. So quite the reversal of fortune here in the first. Falcons will look to hang on. Sumner Fred on the serve here. It'll be Olivia Lang. Falcons on the return. Here comes Eachin. Hammers it across with her right fist. This one hangs up near the net. Played off the net by Brandt beautifully, and looking to earn the point. We'll see. And looks like a net infraction going against the Falcons. So the point belongs to Sumner Fred. 20-15, the new score. Olivia Lang will serve. Lead cut down to 5. Cassidy Mowinkle digs it out. Now Jansen set up for Closer. Sends it over the net. Here come the Cougars on the attack, and this one deflected right away by the Falcons. Another opportunity here for Elliott, and a couple hammers at it and kept alive. Ruled it just 3 hits here, and this one a little bit too high, and a mistimed jump there between Jansen and Kinsey Mowinkle. And all of a sudden, 3 straight points for the Cougars. You feel their wheels turning here as well. Lang to serve. Line drive. This could go down as an ace. Cassidy Mowinkle potentially saves it. Ellie Eachin does save it. How about that play for the Falcons? Here come the Cougars on the attack. It's Elliott. Laying out for it is Waller. Jansen set up here for Eachin. Rejected, and the Falcons back on the offensive side of things. Cassidy Mowinkle sends it over the net. Back over to the Cougars. Here comes Isabel Elliott and gets this one to go. It's deflected off the Falcons and out of bounds.
I mean, you cannot deny there that Appleton-Parkersburg was laying it all out there. I mean, the fact that that save was only inches away from the net is just impressive to see. I mean, they're really giving it all they got tonight.
20-17, the Falcons lead, but they've surrendered 4 consecutive points to the Cougars. Cassidy Mowinkle digs it out, now set up for Kinsey Mowinkle, who burns it by the defense. Beautiful play there from the mid-level attack. And it's a 4-point lead for the Falcons late in set number 1, 21-17. Cassidy Mowinkle has kind of been moved towards the back of this offense. She does not have a kill yet, but she's really, really helping the Falcons defensively. Sent over by Closter, too strong on her first serve, and that service error will lead right away to a Sumner Fredericksburg point. 21-17, the new score. Peyton Seahas to serve for Sumner Fred. Waller lays out for it. Now Jansen set up for Cassidy Mowinkle, much too strong, and it's a 3-point game, 21-18. 21-19 the new score. We actually were a little behind on that one. Added up 2 points on the scoreboard just then. Seahas to serve. Mowinkle now set up over to Ellie Eachin. Hard hit volleyball collected by Seahas. Now set up for Brandt, and that one a vicious attack inbounds for Morgan Brandt. It's a 1-point game.
And that attack right there was only just a few inches off the line, it felt like. I mean, it was pretty close, but again, a pretty accurate attack.
Have to imagine they'll continue to get Brandt more involved. She's got by far the strongest swing in the gym right now. Seahas plays it across. 21-20. Falcons looking to hang on to a lead, and they're going to rule contact going against AP. It's a point for Sumner Fred, 21-21. Timeout for the Falcons. We'll step aside as well. 21-21. Good first set of the night. Tuesday night triangular coverage on KQCR.
Okay, I got those.
I've got 4 for Kinsey.
Okay, that's all I really needed.
Back in Parkersburg, out of the timeout as the AP Falcons are tied in a dogfight here early with Sumner Fredericksburg. 21 apiece. Cassidy Mowinkle with a big-time hit. They're going to rule that long. I thought that grazed the line, but again, closer eyes over there on the back line than we have here, Riley, and that one was awfully close.
I was going to say that one it felt like centimeters just off the line there. So, yeah, very close one.
22-21. Sumner Fredericksburg regains the lead. They trailed it by 6 points not too long ago. Sumner Fred on the attack. Brandt plants it back to the right corner, and that's just a veteran play there for the senior.
And she saw that there was nobody in that back corner there, so of course she just pushed it back over, and unfortunately they could not get that ball over in time over on AP's side.
What a first set this has been. AP trailed big early. Sumner trailed big in the middle portions, and now AP with their backs against the wall. They trail it by 2, and it doesn't matter there for Cassidy Mowinkle, who plants it down mid-center of the court. 23-22, big kill for her. It's her first by my count of the night.
Yes, first kill for her tonight. And again, that's exactly what they needed to come back to that, because it is now a very close first set here.
23-22. Falcons trail it by 1. Serve belongs to Kinsey Mowinkle. This one may have been wide of the line, played anyway by Brandt. Sets herself up nicely, rockets one across. Falcons receive it. Bellows pops it over. Lang fields it. Now Seahas over to Brandt. Brandt takes a big whack at it and gets it to go. Very athletic maneuver, and she has kind of a little bit of an odd swing there, but my goodness, does she have the power.
I was going to say it may be odd, but it sure does have a lot of speed to that when that ball comes off her hand.
24-22, it's set point here. Set to serve, Isabel Elliott, one of the best servers on the team. Plants it over. Falcons looking to stay alive here in the first set. Swing coming for Cassidy Mowinkle. Saved by Lang. Seahas set up for Brandt once again. Plants it towards the back line. Alberts is there. Now Bellows takes a swing. Calling for a net charge here. Not going to get it. Cougars on the attack. That lands inbounds, and Morgan Brandt gets the decisive kill in set number 1. 25-22. Sumner Fredericksburg comes from behind to take the first set from the Falcons. We're back to recap that one and preview set number 2 after this brief break. You're listening to AP Falcon Volleyball tonight, and later on we'll be tuned in for AGWSR Cougar Volleyball as well, right here on 98.9 KQCR. Give me 2 here, please. Or they're 30 seconds each?
Yeah.
Give me 3.
Whoa.
I'm not driving.
I'm not either.
How's it going? Good. I told Burke I needed to catch up with you. So because of the expanded playoff field, y'all are likely to make the playoffs, so I'm going to try to get a meet the team show set up with you.
Okay.
I'll probably just text you a time and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I've got volleyball next week, so it'll be a little hairy. Might have to be like Tuesday or something, or Saturday even. So I don't know what you got going on, but
Yeah, whatever. You let
Okay.
me know what works.
all right, we'll talk. Obviously, we'll talk Saturday morning too, or Friday night, either way after the game. So okay,
Sounds
cool.
good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Getting ready for set number 2 here from Parkersburg. Sumner Fredericksburg comes from behind to take the first set 25-22. We'll recap that one in a moment, but we're underway with set number 2. Falcons receive the serve here. Ellie Eachin plants it over and wide of the line. So Sumner Fred will take a 1-0 lead here in the second. And Riley, what stood out to you in the comeback there for the Cougars in the first?
I mean, one thing for sure is Morgan Brandt. She was a powerhouse coming in. Is exactly what she needed because, again, she does have that strong arm. And when it is coming down fast, it is hard for AP to react to that. So, again, that was important for her to come through. But, again, I know they were leading early on. They kind of lost it toward that middle half there and then came back right at the end.
Couple blocks here for the Falcons in this particular volley, and Cassidy Mowinkle takes a big swing, hits it into her own net. It's 2-0 Sumner Fred. Falcons exerted a lot of energy to get so far out ahead in that first. We'll see what they have left in the tank here for a second set battle with the Cougars. Gracie Jones gets herself a ace here, just the third ace of the night for the Cougars, fourth ace of the night overall. Gracie Jones has her team out to a good start here in the second, 3-0 Sumner Fred. Jones a couple bounces and now elevates and sends this one across. Kind of a low line drive. Falcons hang near the net. Beautiful block there for Isabel Elliott. Actually, you're going to get a ruling that Elliott reached over the top of the net. So the Falcons earn their first point of the night. First point of the set, rather, 3-1. Net infraction there going against Isabel Elliott. Peyton Closter will serve. Puts this one in play. It's dug out by Lang. Sky high here over to Elliott, who pops it across. Waller's there. Jansen set up for Cassidy Mowinkle. It's tipped at the net and back to nowhere. Nobody was. 3-2 the new score. Falcons earn the point again. A little bit of a miniature run here. We'll see what the Falcons can do with it. Back-to-back points for AP. Closter will serve once again. Puts this one in play. Lang digs it out. Brandt set up for Elliott. Big swing far side. Tries to cross-court it. Closter's there for it. Jansen set up for Eachin. Hammers it home. The Falcons have equalized here. How about this effort in the early stages of set number 2? 3-3.
I was going to say with AP here, I mean, they're going to put in that effort. We saw this in the first set as well. I mean, Sumner Fredericksburg, of course, came in. They kind of asserted their dominance, but this is AP's home court. They're going to do whatever they can to take home this win.
Peyton Closter will serve again. Falcons on a run here. They trailed 3-0, and that'll be the end of the run as the broadcaster's curse always comes through, Riley. As the sophomore Closter, the freshman Closter, a little bit too strong on the serve. 4-3 the new score. Sumner Fred on top. Olivia Lang will serve. Lang puts this one in play. It's dug out by Waller. Now Jansen over to Kinsey. Mowinkle catches the corner. And the one they may have missed earlier, that one was close as well. That one catches the inside corner, and now Kinsey Mowinkle with 5 kills. 4-4 the new score. Kinsey Mowinkle to serve. Olivia Lang digs it out. Brandt set up the other side for Isabel Elliott. Good save here for Bellows, and nobody home after Jansen fended off a tough swing. Jansen kept it alive for a moment, but nobody available to pick it up. 5-4 the new lead for the Cougars. Sumner Fredericksburg won the first set in come-from-behind fashion, 25-22. Waller digs out the serve here moments ago from Seahawks. Athletic maneuver to keep it alive for a Lang. Now Seahawks reverse bumps it across the net. Jansen on the attack. Now it's over to Eachin. Flutters it across, hangs up by the net, and it's saved here by Elliott. Eventually bumped across by Gracie Jones. Comes the attack for the Falcons. Blocked at the net, unable to be saved. What a play that was, and that's Morgan Brandt getting up for the block.
was played a little too close to the net there, of course, when that happens. And you are going to juggle it a little closer to the ground. That's unfortunately what happened for AP.
Here comes the serve again for number 6, Peyton Seahas. 6-4 the lead for the Sumner Fredericksburg Cougars in Parkersburg. And this one's going to hit the foul pole going against Cassidy Mowinkle. Just a tough sequence of events there, and the Falcons trail it now 7-4. 3 straight points for the Cougars. Seahas will serve. Puts this one in play. Dug out that time by Courtney Alberts. Cougars on the attack. Lang sends it across. Check that, it's Cadence Bertram who dug it out moments ago. Seahas set up far side for Elliott. Elliott gets it over to Jansen. That one may have been out of bounds, but kept alive by the Cougars, and Brandt sends that one down with authority, and Waller had to lay out for it, and that looked like it hurt on the contact. You heard the crowd.
I was going to say, it doesn't look like she was too happy about that one. That one had a lot of speed, and that came right at her.
8-4 the new score. Sumner Fred on top of the AP Falcons here in Parkersburg. This one's dug out by Bertram, and Eachin has to make a play on it. And that one goes right by us again, 8-4. I feel like we're under attack here tonight a little bit, Riley.
I was going to say, when you're courtside like this, it's going to be a lot of action. A lot of those balls are going to be flying right at you.
9-4 the new score. Here comes Seahas for the serve. Dug out by Bertram. Now Jansen over to Eachin. A little bit of a better setup this time for the Falcons. They work it across to Sumner Fred. Attack here for Elliott. Dug out by Bertram again. Jansen works the other way to Cassidy Mowinkle. Dug out by Gracie Jones. Here come the Cougars. This one's blocked at the net by Bellows, and how about that? Falcons earn the point.
Again,
9-5.
That was a little bit of a juggle there, just trying to keep that one in play, but unfortunately kept getting pushed back. There's nobody right behind them to try to keep that in play.
Since this one was tied at 4, it's a 5-1 run for the Cougars. Falcons looking to engineer a run the other way. It's a serve for Ellie Eachin. Attack is blocked here on the attack for Katie Reno. Jansen set up here for Bellows is rejected right at the net. Morgan Brandt, and that one did not have much space at all between those two's hands. Brandt with 2 blocks now, and the lead elevates out to 5 at 10-5. Sumner Fredericksburg in set number 2. Reminder, we've got 3 matches tonight. Tuesday night triangular. The AGWSR Cougars are also here. See the Cougars battle the Cougars next, as that one is a kill for Cassidy Mowinkle, just unable to be corralled there by Seahas. 10-6 the new score. Closter comes in. Bertram comes out for the Falcons, and Cassidy Mowinkle will serve. Mowinkle gets this one to go over the net by a matter of centimeters, it felt like. Blocked by Bellows at the net. Here comes another attack for Sumner Fred. Closter looking to save it. Waller with a second hit into the scorer's table, and the Falcons keep it alive. How about that? Far side set up for Brandt. Big swing is too strong. It's out of bounds. And they're going to rule that the Falcons' point after some deliberation. 10-7, the new score. But the Falcons with a great save.
I was going to say, these players are laying it out on the line. I mean, they're throwing themselves into the scores table here, even our table as well, so you can tell that they came here to play tonight.
10-7, the lead right now for Sumner Fred. Lang digs it out, set up for Seahas over to the far side, and this one, a big swing out there for Morgan Block. Haven't called her name a lot, but she earns the point. 11-7, the new score. Into the contest comes Zoe Ray, and Ray has been a serve specialist so far here tonight. 11-7, the new score. Sumner Fred leading it by 4. Led it by as many as 5 in this second set so far. Dug out by Eachin, but nobody home. Eachin a little bit late to that one, and they pay for it there. It's a 5-point advantage for Sumner Fredericksburg, 12-7. Ray will serve once again. Couple spins here and pops it across. Line drive into the breadbasket of Cassidy Mowinkle. They set up Closter far side, deflected at the net. Cougars are ready for it immediately. Falcons a little out of sorts, but they keep it alive. Ray to Seahas, and now a set up swing here for Morgan Block. Kept alive by the Falcons. Attack coming for Eachin, testing out the back line. Dug out by Elliott. Mid-level attack coming for Block once again. Falcons really keeping this one alive, working awfully hard. They trail by 5, 12-7. Here comes the attack for Brandt, unable to be saved. She tests out once again the power against Waller, and from close range, that is extremely difficult to not only keep your eye on, but make it a playable volleyball. 13-7. Got a timeout on the floor here for the AP Falcons. 13-7 is the new score. We'll step aside. Back in just a moment on 98.9 KQCR. Thirteen to 7 the score out of the timeout. Falcons and the Cougars, Sumner Fredericksburg leading AP right now. Closter misjudges this one, and it's now a 14-7 lead for Sumner Fredericksburg here on the road in set number 2. Back to work. It's been a long run for Zoe Ray, the sophomore, who's at the service line. This one carries its way.
As you were just talking about it, of course.
14-8 the new score. Falcons earn the point on the service error. It'll be Ellen Waller to serve. Waller engineered a couple runs behind her serve so far tonight. We'll see if they can get one here. She's second on the team with 24 aces this year entering tonight. This one's blocked right at the net by Kinsey Mowinkle for the kill. Kinsey's got 3 blocks and 5 kills so far, and the Falcons trimmed the lead down to 5 with 7 just moments ago. Waller to serve, plants this one down. Lang digs it out, now set up to the far side. Hammered across by Morgan Block. Jansen over to Kinsey Mowinkle, gracefully avoiding the net on that one. Big attack for Brandt. Sky high up near the rafters again. Jansen over to Cassidy Mowinkle, partially blocked at the net. Can this be kept alive? It cannot. That was so incredible that they almost kept that alive, but unable to do so.
I was going to say it looked very, very close. Of course, if it was a little bit more of a reach, I think they'd be able to. But again, that one's a hard one to keep in play.
Waller and the Falcons have trimmed it back down to 4. Brandt with a good swing on it this time, and that one will go for another kill. 7 kills for Morgan Brandt. Took her a while to get going, but now she's really made the difference here. Her team leads at 15-10 in what could be a decisive second set here against the Falcons to open up the triangular. Brandt about 10 dribbles here as she serves. Picks it up off the floor, drives it over, and that was a beautiful drop serve. The arc on that made it awfully difficult to return for Cassidy Mowinkle. It goes down as the 3rd ace of the night for Morgan Brandt. 16-10, Sumner Fredericksburg leads by 6, middle of set number 2. First match of the night. Jansen, a little surprise shot. Brandt lays out to save it. Now Lang the other way. Big time set up here and swing for Morgan Block. Deflected beautifully by the Falcons, but out of bounds. Morgan Block now with 2 kills. 17-10 the new score. Brandt serves into her own net this time. 17-11 the new score. And the Falcons need to go. They need to go now here in set number 2. Staged a big come from behind attack in set number 1. Unfortunately, they gave up one late in that set to fall the first set 25-22. Serve here is for Jansen. Dug out by Elliott. Set up here for Block, and she just missed time to jump that time. 17-12 is the new score. Falcons trim the lead back down to 5. Libby Jansen will serve from right to left across your radio dial or your live stream on your mobile device. Big swing coming here for Peyton Seahawks. Falcons working on a return. It's Kinsey Mowinkle. Laid out forward is Brandt again. Lang sets up a big swing for Block, and she has it blocked. Falcon defense, Closter and Kinsey Mowinkle with the tandem block, 17-13. Closter 3 blocks, Mowinkle with 4. Falcons have trimmed it down to 4. 6-3 run for AP, looking to keep it up here. Brandt sets up Seahawks that time, and it deflects out of bounds after hitting a Falcon player. And it's an 18-13 lead for Sumner Fredericksburg. So Seahawks earns the kill. Gracie Jones will serve. Jones puts this one in play, and it's Peyton Closter who knocks it down on the attack from the right side. Good attack there for Closter. She's got 3 kills, 18-14 the new score. And Closter will serve here for Applington Parkersburg from right to left. Closter puts it in play to a knee forward is Gracie Jones. Now Brandt setting up a teammate, and that one goes, and that time Whitney Tegmeyer. By our count, that's her first kill of the night, but it's a big one, 19-14, gives her team back the serve. And again, somebody you don't want to see if you're the Falcon defense at the service line is this libero, Olivia Lang. She's been fantastic. Lang drops it over. It's Bertram who fields it. Jansen now over to Cassidy Mowinkle, deflected, kept alive by Brandt. Lang sets up an attack for Isabel Elliott. Bertram keeps it alive again for the Falcons. Good work for her as Eachin eventually bumps it across. Lang digs, set up for Brandt. Over to Isabel Elliott. Falcons rejected at the net. Here comes another attack for the Cougars, and that one goes. Isabel Elliott's had a little bit of a quiet night. She's got 4 kills now. Gets that one to go, and Sumner Fred leading it 20-14. They've taken 3 out of the last 4. Olivia Lang drops serve, got it to go right by Bertram. Bertram a little bit late on that one. Again, those are so hard to judge when you get to this high level, and the ball just comes in at one trajectory and finds its way down in another. 21-14 the lead for Sumner Fred. We've got the second timeout for AP on the floor. We'll step aside and listen to our brief break here on 98.9 KQCR. We're back on 98.9 KQCR. It's a Tuesday night triangular here from Parkersburg. Sumner Fredericksburg leading Applington Parkersburg 21-14. Out of the break, Sumner Fred controls the serve, and this one's planted down. And as you heard there, Ellen Waller got it to go, and it skips off the hand of Morgan Brandt right in front of us again, Riley. 21-15, Waller with the kill. First kill by our count for Ellen Waller here tonight. Good serve here and a hard hit volleyball the other way. How about that? Katie Reno, we haven't seen a lot of her so far. That's her first kill as well, 22-15. 7-point advantage here for Sumner Fredericksburg. A reminder, if this is the decisive second set, we will see the Battle of the Cougars in the next match of the night, AGWSR and Sumner Fredericksburg. Eachin sends it across. Here comes Sumner Fred on the attack. It's Morgan Brandt. Had it blocked, but does go out of bounds. 23-15. Brandt with 8 kills.
You do got to give credit to Applington Parkersburg, though, because they have been playing this net all night. They've been blocking these balls left and right. Unfortunately for that one's just deflected and out of play.
Good call there, Riley. Seahas on the serve. This one's blocked this time by Sumner Fredericksburg and unable to be returned by AP. And all of a sudden, we've got set and match point. And credit goes to the Falcon defense, particularly early in this one. They were all over the net. They've been there in good position. Last couple of them have not been able to go down for a kill. 24-15. Set and match point here. Cassidy Mowinkle sends it over. Falcons looking to stay alive, and they do. Mowinkle earns the kill. It's her third. 24-16. Ellie Eachin will serve here for the Falcons. First time these two teams have seen each other this season. Eachin sends this one over the net. Seahas a set up far side here, and that one lands inbounds for Isabel Elliott with her 5th kill. 25-16 the final in set number 2. We're back to wrap this one up here in just a moment. We'll also preview the second match of the night. That'll be AGWSR and Sumner Fredericksburg. We'll back before you know it after this brief break. We have a brief stoppage here, so we'll wait and keep it here to see what exactly we're doing here. I think there was some confusion about doing best 2 out of 3 versus best 3 out of 5. So it is best 2 out of 3 here tonight. We'll between all 3 matches. And that'll send us to a break. Intermission between the Falcons, Cougars, and Cougars tonight. Tuesday night triangular. We're back after this brief break on 98.9 KQCR. To the Cougars, 225 to 134 in total this year. And last but not least, serve efficiency. It's pretty darn close, but Sumner Fredericksburg 92.3% landing serves in the zone. AGWSR 91.2. Looks like we possibly will have starting lineups. So we are announcing the lineups. We're just waiting because everybody went out on the floor, Riley. Looked like they were ready to play, but we will announce the lineups here. So we're going to carry this starting lineups live here. We'll step aside and just tune into the PA announcer right now.
In all athletic events, please respect the players, coaches, other fans, and officials at tonight's ball game. The Cougars will be the visiting team or the guests on the scoreboard this evening. Both Cougars. The AGWSR Cougars. Let me be more specific. All right. The lineup for AGWSR this evening. This sophomore, number 2, Ava Olson. A junior, number 4, Bryn Smith. A senior, number 13, Natalie Gerstein. A senior, number 14, Grace Finger. A junior, number 15, Lila Vaughn. Freshman, number 17, Trevin Smith. And your junior libero for AGWSR, number 5, Texas First Lockheed. Now for the other Cougars, Sumner Fredericksburg. A senior, number 3, Morgan Brandt. A senior, number 5, Gracie Jones. A junior, number 6, Peyton Seahas. A senior, number 16, Katie Reno. A sophomore, number 17, Isabel Elliott. A senior, number 18, Whitney Tegmeyer. And the libero, a junior, number 4, Olivia Lang.
Those are your starting lineups here tonight between the Cougars and the Cougars, AGWSR and Sumner Fredericksburg. And we are just about ready to go. Again, the starting lineups for AGWSR: Ava Olson, Bryn Smith, Natalie Gerstein, Grace Finger, Lila Vaughn, and Trevin Smith. The libero is junior Tessa Sperslagi. And for the Sumner Fredericksburg Cougars, we just saw them a moment ago. No change in the lineup. Morgan Brandt, Gracie Jones, Peyton Seahas, Katie Reno, Isabel Elliott, and Whitney Tegmeyer. And the libero is number 4, the junior Olivia Lang. Waiting to see who will control the serve to start us out here. It looks as though it'll be Sumner Fredericksburg to serve as Tessa Sperslagi comes into the contest. Just about ready to go. Again, the final set scores of the first match of the night in case you missed it. 25-22, 25-16. Sumner Fredericksburg wins in straight sets over Appleton Parkersburg. AP with a loss fell to 20-11 on the season. It'll actually be AGWSR to start out with the serve. It'll be Grace Finger working it from right to left across your radio dial or on your mobile device. For those of you watching on the AP Falcon live stream, we appreciate you tuning in. Scoreless start here. Brandt hammers it across. Here comes the attack for AGWSR. Bryn Smith hammers it across. This one's kept alive. Now Brandt with a shot at it. Pops it over to Sperslagi. Back and forth we go. The Cougars end up hitting it into their own net. 1-0 the lead for Sumner Fredericksburg. So 1-0 the start for Sumner Fred here. Neutral site matchup on a Tuesday night triangular. This is our final regular season volleyball coverage, believe it or not. We'll be in the postseason on Monday. 1-0. Cougars hammer it across to Morgan Brandt. Brandt sets up now to Isabel Elliott. Much too strong. It's 1-1. An update on where we're heading Monday and Wednesday. It'll be a check-in with the AGWSR Cougars on Monday to open the postseason. They've drawn a matchup with West Hancock, and then Appleton Parkersburg will face off in their postseason opener on Wednesday. Of course, we go wherever the Falcons go in the postseason, and we will be right back here to bring you coverage of that one on Wednesday. 2-1 the new score. AGWSR leading the contest right now and controlling the serve. Serving right now is Natalie Gerstein. Gerstein puts it in play. To a knee forward, it's Lang. Set up for Brandt. Far side, it's going to be a swing for Isabel Elliott. Trevin Smith sets up a hit here for Bryn Smith. Kept in play by Lang. Cougars a little out of position. Clubbed on by Trevin Smith and unable to be kept alive. My goodness, that was a tough go for AGWSR. New score is 2-2. Set to serve here is Peyton Seahas. Tessa's first sloggy, digs it out. Bryn Smith with a big swing, blocked it at the net, and the Cougars keep it in bounds and win the point 3-2. Talked about the advantage in net play here for the Cougars of Sumner Fredericksburg. Gotta remember it's Cougars on Cougars here. Sumner Fred with the big size advantage up front, and that proves itself right there. 3-2 the lead, Seahas to serve. Sumner Fred out in front, dug out by Hooger, kept alive by Trevin Smith. Bryn Smith on the attack, plants it home. Good kill to start out her night. Bryn Smith has been so fun to watch this season, and Riley, I know we've seen a lot of this team so far, and she's really what makes them go.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've seen her throughout the season as well, so again, it's not going to be any different tonight as well with her playing style.
Tessa Spur-Sloggy hammers it across, met at the net here. Ava Olsen keeps it alive. Trevin Smith set up for Bryn, blocked again at the net, and that advantage shows itself again. Isabel Elliott with just a clean block, textbook block right there to take the 4-3 advantage for Sumner Fred. Isabel Elliott will serve here. Puts this one in play, little drop serve. Sloggy keeps it alive. Bryn Smith hammers it. This one's still alive and shoved across. Sumner Fred keeping it alive. Trevin Smith with a little sneak attack hit there. Now laid out by Brandt, sent across by Block. Here come the Cougars the other way. AGWSR, that is, saved by Sumner Fred. Unable to be saved on a deflection again. AGWSR doing a nice job keeping the tempo up with Sumner Fred.
Absolutely, and Sumner Fredericksburg, a little bit of a scramble there trying to keep that one in play, but you could see that AGWSR was doing their best to try to stay focused, make sure that ball stayed over on their side.
4-4 set number one between the Cougars and the Cougars. AGWSR serves it into their own net. Back to a lead for Sumner Fred at 5-4. Zoe Ray will serve for Sumner Fredericksburg. Puts this one in play. No, she doesn't. Too strong. 3 or 4 feet beyond the back line. It's 5-5. Substitution here is coming into the contest for Sumner Fred is Katie Reno in relief of Ray. Got a loose shoelace here for a moment for Gerstein. She gets that remedied, and we're ready to go. Bryn Smith will serve from right to left. Smith elevates and sends it across. Dug out by Lang. Now set up here for Morgan Brandt. Good dig there for Bryn Smith. Lofted over by Gerstein. Powered it over the top of 2 of the taller players on Sumner Fredericksburg. This one a viciously powerful hit by Brandt. Kept in play by Sumner Fred. Scooped up off the net. 1 hit remaining. They push it across. Here comes AGWSR the other way. Set up for Ava Olsen. Too strong. You can tell the velocity of Brandt because of how high that one went on the deflection, Riley.
I mean, that was just incredible. There was so much height to that. It kind of went its distance. But again, Sumner Fredericksburg, you cannot deny they were laying it out again, making sure to keep that one in play. They did a fantastic job.
Speaking of Morgan Brandt, she'll serve. Puts this one over. Spursloggy digs. It'll go down for an ace. This one just awkwardly off the closed fist as Spursloggy to the floor. 7-5, the new lead. Morgan Brandt picks up the ace. Will serve once again. Her team leads at 7-5. Puts this one in place. Spursloggy digs it out. Trevin Smith set up here for Bryn Smith. Mid-level attack. Kind of swats at it awkwardly, but gets it to go across. Back the other way, wide open, nobody home for Techmeyer. She picks up her first kill of the match. 8-5 the new score in favor of Sumner Fredericksburg. Brandt to serve once again, gets the zone from the coach, Victoria Sorensen. And this one too strong for Brandt. Service there will give the point to AGWSR. Check that they'll correct it as an ace. They make the correction here inbounds, and the ace for Morgan Brandt. And Jill Smith is incensed at the call and just pointing out that somebody had a much better vantage point. Can't blame her there as they don't trust the back judge on that one. Brandt gets credited with the ace, her second. Puts this one in play, living to fight another day. Trevin Smith scoops it up. Grace Finger sends it across. Back into the breadbasket of Brandt. Set up far side for Brandt again. This one's going to be a tough return. Back and forth we go. Bryn Smith may have been too strong on that one. Kept alive by Sumner Fredericksburg. Tossed across, back corner, too strong. And AGWSR wins the point 9-6. The new score, AGWSR within 3.
Of course, Sumner Fredericksburg did push that over the net just a little too hard. It did hit that back line there, so that one was out.
9-6 the new score. Set to serve for AGWSR is Karis Lippert. This on the return goes all the way over into the AGWSR territory. Set over by Lila Vaughn. Here come the Cougars of Sumner Fredericksburg on the attack. This one's placed inbounds, and that one good for Peyton Seahas. Doing my best to eliminate Cougars out of my vocabulary here to get rid of the confusion of this one, as it's a Cougar-on-Cougar contest, 10-6. Sumner Fred on top of AGWSR. Seahas to serve. Check that, that's Gracie Jones. Brandt digs it out. Now Lang, far side. That's Seahas, deflected by the Cougars. Eventually sent back over by Vaughn. Sumner Fred the other way. Popped it over, and this one's unable to be retrieved off the closed hands of Tessa Sperslagi, and the kill there for number 17, Isabel Elliott. She's got 2 of those, and we've got a timeout on the floor for the AGWSR Cougars. 11-6. Sumner Fredericksburg on top here in Parkersburg. Back after this brief break. You're listening to high school volleyball on 98.9 KQCR. This guy's a nerd.
Come on, Jeff. With the name calling?
Oh, boy. Sleeping over there?
Yes, Jeff, I am. I'm very tired.
Out of the timeout for the AGWSR Cougars. They trail at 11-6 in set number 1 to Sumner Fredericksburg. Jeff Vermeer, Riley Seymour rejoining you courtside. Ryan Fancher back in the studio making it all possible. And the Sumner Fredericksburg Cougars out of the timeout will get a serve from Gracie Jones. Here comes AGWSR on the attack. Grace Finger pops it over, unable to be saved. Morgan Brandt is all over the floor, just laid out for that one again. Unable to keep it alive, but kudos to her for really exerting that maximum effort every single time she hits the floor.
I was going to say, tonight you've been able to see that she has been a great offensive and defensive player, especially right there as we just witnessed.
Seen her up close several times here. We've had a couple players at times contact the broadcast area here so far. Just really show the hustle and determination of Sumner Fred. Brandt chucks it to the back corner, and just like that, gets it to go. Believe it or not, that's Brandt's first kill of this particular match. It took her a little while to get going against AP, but once she did, look out. That was the big difference in that first straight set victory for Sumner Fred tonight, 2-0 over Appleton Parkersburg. Olivia Lang will serve, 12-7 the new score in set number 1. Sperslagi to Trevin Smith to Vaughn, partially blocked and dug out by Brandt. Set up for Seahas. Shows off her power and immediately hammered back down. That one a really nice play on the deflection by Isabel Elliott. Sumner Fred wins the point. It's 13-7. Cougars of AGWSR cut it to 2 when it was 7-5, and since then it's a 6-2 run for Sumner Fredericksburg. AGWSR fans starting to trickle back in here for match number 3, and this one goes the way of Sumner Fred. As little net contact there, but kind of a little bit late there for number 16, Katie Reno. 14-7 the new score, Sumner Fred on top. Olivia Lang serves again. This one into her own net for the service error. It's 14-8. One more match coming up for you later on tonight. It'll be the AGWSR Cougars and the Appleton Parkersburg Falcons. They've had several fun matches so far this season. We'll see what's in store tonight. Final match of the night. Good block by the Cougar defense of AGWSR. It's Lila Vaughn.
Bit of a low juggle there. Again, that's hard to keep in play there, but good effort there by Sumner Fredericksburg.
14-9. Natalie Gerstein serves from right to left for AGWSR. Too strong. It's now 15-9. Frustrating when those points are given away so quickly without a volley in exchange, at least testing out the defense. Sumner Fredericksburg back on top, 15-9, lead it by 6. Trevin Smith set up for Vaughn, just mistimed the jump there, and it's 16-9, Sumner Fred. Sumner Fredericksburg took down AP in the first set, in case you're just joining us. Final scores to that one, 25-22, 25-16. AGWSR wins the last point. It's blocked but out of bounds. 16-10, and we'll see Tessa Sperslagi. And you know, Riley, in Ackley, this was probably a month ago we were there. Sperslagi had about 6 or 7 straight really strong points from the service line. She's been a dynamic server to start the year. Cougars get a block, but Sumner Fredericksburg still in possession. Another try at it. Looks like it hit the foul pole, and that will be the ruling as AGWSR will win the point. A little bit of a late call from the far side, but did definitely hit the foul pole.
I was going to say that one was pretty obvious. That one hit it very clearly.
16-11, AGWSR showing some fight here in the first. Tessa Sperslagi serves, dug out by Gracie Jones, set up here, close to net contact on Sumner Fred. Didn't matter as Trevin Smith spikes it down. Big kill for her, it's down to 4. 16-12.
And again, I believe that's something we've seen her do throughout the season, is just kind of shovel that one over, push it through when they're not expecting it.
She's definitely an aggressive setter, the ability to attack as well as set up for the assist. Tessa Sperslagi, too strong. That one was close again, probably within a foot. Sperslagi a little bit too strong, 17-12. 11 in for 5 for Sumner Fredericksburg, which means Morgan Block in, Gracie Jones out. Sumner Fred to serve. It's wide of the line on the first serve there for Isabel Elliott, and she had a grimace on her face. Not happy with that one. 17-13. Lead stays at just 4.
Again, with minor issues like that, you can't let that get to you. I know we might see that a couple times here and there, but again, you can't let that get to you, especially when it's two very good teams going head-to-head. 17-13. Trevin Smith will serve. She is blown away everybody else on the team as far as aces go this year. She's got 50. Morgan Brandt lands it in play for the kill. Brandt down for just 2 so far in this first set. Her team leads at 18-13. Sumner Fred leading AGWSR. (18-13) to score. Going to retrieve the volleyball here. Sumner Fredericksburg will serve. It'll be Zoe Ray. (18-13). Sumner Fredericksburg out in front. Zoe Ray will serve. Puts this one in play. It's dug out by Gerstein. Now Trevin Smith over to Bryn Smith. Hard hit volleyball, but blocked right back towards AGWSR. In there on the block is Whitney Tegmeyer, her first. 19-13. Sumner Fredericksburg Cougars closing in on a first set victory here over AGWSR. Ray serves again. Met at the net, couple different hands here. Over to Sumner Fred's side. Attack coming for block, dug out by Gerstein. Trevin Smith sets up Bryn Smith, partially blocked, won't be returned. And Bryn Smith earns her second kill of the night, and AGWSR needed that one. 19-14. (19-14) the score. Bryn Smith will serve. This one hanging up there, and Morgan Brandt looking to make a play on it, unable to do so. If that had gone, that would have been one of the more absurd plays we would have seen all night, as Brandt was well beyond out of bounds and almost got it to chip over the net. I was going to say that was pretty much parallel with the net there set out again. Would have been pretty impressive to see get over.
19-15. Sumner Fred leads AGWSR. Brandt hammers this one over and earns another point. It's 20-15 on the deflection.
Again, as I've mentioned earlier, I mean, Brandt with these power kills there, just keeping that ball in play is key for AGWSR.
20-15. Sumner Fredericksburg leads. Brandt with a little drop serve. Gerstein's ready for it. Trevin Smith sets up Bryn for a mid-level attack. It's inbounds. Bryn Smith in this Cougar offense a little bit different than normal. We talked about this earlier this year. Not a tremendous amount of size to set up an outside hitter. They do a lot of their attacking from the mid-level and really from a couple feet back to give themselves an opportunity to clear the net without any blocks. 20-16. AGWSR trails by 4. Popped over the net by Seahawks, dug out here by Gerstein. Trevin Smith sets up an attack here for Grace Finger, had it blocked, unable to be retrieved, and Trevin Smith falls very hard right into the ladder there, right up, right away. Kudos to her, but that could have been a dangerous fall there as she fell right into the padded ladder of the net judge. 21-16, Sumner Fred. Gracie Jones to serve. Pops this one over. Bryn Smith to Trevin Smith. Now over to Grace Finger. Sent across successfully. Techmeyer sends it over. Here comes AGWSR on the attack. It's Bryn Smith. Tries to spiral it down to the floor. Can't get it there as Brandt fishes it over. Brandt sends over a strong swing. And now it's Verslagi, and this one way wide on the attack from Grace Finger. 22-16. Been a tough first set here. Timeout AGWSR. We'll take a break as well. AGWSR trails Sumner Fredericksburg in set number 1 here in Parkersburg, 22-16. Back after this brief break on KQCR.
Time to wake up. Let's go. Go.
Match number 2, 22-16 the score of this first set. Sumner Fred controls the serve. It's number 5, Gracie Jones. Jones sends it over. It's dug out by Gerstein. Trevin Smith set up here for Bryn Smith out of the timeout for AGWSR, and off the deflection, Bryn Smith gets it to go. 22-17, and AGWSR gets the stop that they needed in order to have a shot in this first set. They need the points now. It'll be Grace Finger to serve. From right to left, puts it in play. That's inbounds. Grace Finger gets it by Olivia Lang. She passed up on it because she thought it would be out. That was awfully close, but it does glance the back line for the ace.
I was going to say, those are very hard calls to make, and again, sometimes you just got to risk it, and that's unfortunately what they did, and it did not work out for them.
Grace Finger with the ace, goes back to work here. Her team trails it by 4. Lang fishes it out. Brandt set up over there for Isabel Elliott, who hammers it home. And I tell you what, Morgan Brandt does not mess around with the speed and the power game. That was a very quick and aggressive assist setup there for Elliott to knock it down. 23-18, Sumner Fred, set number 1. Olivia Lang serves. Drops it over. Cougars working on the return. Trevin Smith over to Kinsley Hooger. Sumner Fred on the attack now. This one goes, and that one's a kill for Katie Reno off the deflection. Sumner Fred has set point here, 24-18. AGWSR has kept pace for the most part, but did get down by a healthy margin at 11-6, and since then the score is held right about 5 or 6 point deficit. Lang to serve. Verslagi hangs up near the net. Trevin Smith sends it across. Here comes Sumner Fredericksburg. Elliott, hard hit. It's blocked by Lila Vaughn. 24-19. AGWSR gets the big point. Lila Vaughn with a couple big blocks so far tonight. Her team's up against the wall here. It's set point set number 1, 24-19. Dug out by Jones. Brandt, a no-look setup here for Seahawks. Deflected at the net. And this one will not be returned as Lila Vaughn had the double clutch on it. Sumner Fredericksburg wins the first set, 25-19. AGWSR will look to rebound in set number 2, 25-19, that first set final. We're back in a moment to recap that one and preview set number 2. That's after this brief break. You're listening to Tuesday night triangular coverage from Parkersburg right here on 98.9 KQCR. Our Cougars and the Sumner Fredericksburg Cougars. Sumner Fred took the first set 25-19, and AGWSR looking to get things going defensively here and stay sharp. Look to earn a third set here. First match went the way of Sumner Fred over Appleton Parkersburg. Final in that one 25-22, 25-16. We'll see AP and AGWSR after this particular match. Sumner Fred again wins 25-19 in that first set. Anything stand out to you in particular on either side there in that first one, Riley?
I think for Sumner Fredericksburg there, I mean, you did see a little bit of work coming from AGWSR. I mean, they did kind of put Sumner Fredericksburg a little bit to work there. They were kind of scrambling. They were putting themselves out there a little bit to keep the ball in play, but AGWSR was really working hard defensively to try to keep themselves in it. Unfortunately, just kind of fell short in that first set there.
Sumner Fred starts in possession of the serve. It's Gracie Jones, and here come the Cougars on the attack. Brandt set up for Elliott. Beautiful setup, and she knocks it down. That is a very dangerous combination. Brandt and Elliott could send this Sumner Fredericksburg Cougar team on a deep playoff run. They went to state last year, Riley, and they're the 6th-ranked team right now, which intuitively makes sense that they are favored to make it to the final 8 in Class 2A. Bryn Smith, a powerful hit on the answer here. Now Brandt the other way, shows off her power as well, hangs up near the net. Couple of hands exchanged. Brandt lays out for it, swung on by Elliott, kept alive by Bryn Smith. Now Trevin Smith back to Bryn. Little give and go. Lang digs it out. Morgan Brandt set up again for Isabella Elliott, who knocks it down. And Isabella Elliott has her 5th kill. Morgan Brandt has worked her way up to 4, and it's a 2-0 lead for Sumner Fredericksburg. Gracie Jones to serve. Puts it in play. It's for Sloggy. Trevin Smith over to Lila Vaughn, and this one a challenging return, 2-1. And right in front of us again here, 2-1 the new lead. And AGWSR earns their first point. Natalie Gerstein will serve for the Cougars of AGWSR. Puts it in play. It's Gracie Jones to Morgan Brandt up against the scorer's table. Back over to the Cougar side, AGWSR that is, now to Sumner Fred. Brandt set up here for Seahas. That one will go for a kill. Have to say we are up close and personal and mean that in more ways than one. A couple of different close calls here tonight, but we're making it out alive.
I was going to say, and that's all that's important at the end of the night.
3-1 the score. Sumner Fredericksburg out in front. It's Olivia Lang to serve, and that one goes down as an ace.
Again, that was another one where the ball you think is going to go out of play. You want to try to risk it, try to think, okay, I'm not going to try to touch it. I just want to make sure that goes out. But unfortunately, that one was in. So again, sometimes you got to risk those ones, and unfortunately, it did not work out for AGWSR.
AGWSR Cougars trail at 4-1 as we speak. Olivia Lang, a drop serve. This one could have gone as an ace, but the Cougars able to get it back towards Sumner Fredericksburg in a hurry. Hoosier lays out for it. Trevin Smith, and then Bryn Smith. It's kept alive. Here comes the answer from Sumner Fred, Isabel Elliott. It's good again, 5-1, the new score, and Elliott has caught fire now. She's got 6 kills. Set number 2, 25-19 was the final to set number 1 in favor of Sumner Fred, and there's going to be an ace as well. Just a couple different hands hit it in a hurry. And Olivia Lang has been the best server that we've seen tonight for any team. Timeout on the floor for AGWSR. 6-1 the early start here for Sumner Fredericksburg in set number 2. We'll step aside for a brief break. Back after these messages on KQCR. WSR Cougars and the Sumner Fredericksburg Cougars. Jeff Ramin and Riley Seymour rejoining you from Parkersburg. A reminder, we'll see the AP Falcons immediately after this set and match conclusion. 13-3 in set number 2. Sumner Fredericksburg on top. They took the first set 25-19. This one has not been as competitive as of yet, but AGWSR just burned through their second timeout, looking to get back in the swing of things. Trevin Smith pops it up. Now over to Bryn Smith, who sends it across. Dug out by Lang for a Sumner Fred. Far side setup. Morgan Brandt, a big swing, and it does not go over the net. AGWSR stands tall defensively and wins the point out of the timeout. It's 13-4. Bryn Smith will serve for AGWSR. Cougars coming into this one had 9 straight wins, looking to keep it going. Tessa Spurslagi with an athletic save. 13-4. Bryn Smith, big swing, got it to go. 5 kills for her, and the Cougars have found back-to-back points.
It's exactly what they need, especially with this big of a difference between the scores here. So again, hopefully they can keep this momentum going.
13-5, Sumner Fred on top. Bryn Smith, a good-looking serve, dug out by Lang. Seahas over to Morgan Brandt, glances off the net and finds its way home on the AGWSR side. That's a kill and a fortunate bounce for Sumner Fredericksburg. 14-5. Sumner Fredericksburg Cougars lead it in set number 2. They took set number 1, 25-19. Ray serves, Spurslagi digs. Trevin Smith sets up Bryn Smith to pop it across. Sumner Fredericksburg on the attack. Don't want to get in between the floor in that one, as that was Morgan Brandt once again hammering it home where nobody was. No challenger, no deflection. Plain and simple kill there for Morgan Brandt. It's her 7th. 15-5, Sumner Fredericksburg. Zoe Ray serves. One's dug out by Bryn Smith, eventually sent across by Gerstein. Here comes the attack for Sumner Fredericksburg. A little bit off center for Whitney Tegmeyer, but kept it alive. And what's the ruling here? Point goes over to AGWSR as we've got net contact going against Katie Reno. Middle portion of the net. 15-6 the new score. So maybe misidentified that one as Reno is, oh, she is out of the contest rather. So was against Reno. 15-6. Here comes the attack for Sumner Fredericksburg. It goes for Tetmeyer. Second kill for her in the particular match, and it's a 10-point advantage. 16-6. Nothing slowing down Sumner Fredericksburg right now. Morgan Brandt back to work. She's at the service line for Sumner Fredericksburg. Puts this one in play. Bryn Smith digs it out, sets herself up, little give and go, and gets it to go. Good athletic play there, hard swing. Mid-level attack we talked about earlier, and knocks it home for her 6th kill of the night.
I was going to say that is one thing for AGWSR that they might need to focus on here, is that mid-level attack, because that is something that they are fantastic at.
16-7, Cougars of AGWSR trim the Sumner Fredericksburg lead. Attack for Peyton Seahas, dug out by Spurslagi. Bryn Smith has her shot rejected at the net, unable to be returned by AGWSR. And it's now 16-7, now 17-7 in favor of Sumner Fredericksburg. Good block there for Sumner Fredericksburg. They lead it by 10, 17-7. Gracie Jones serves. Hammers this one over the net. Spurslagi digs it up. Thrown over by Lila Vaughn and will not be able to be returned. 4 hits going against Sumner Fredericksburg, and Lila Vaughn picks up the kill. 17-8. AGWSR looking to stay alive. Need to trim this down to keep it down in single digits. It's at 9 right now, the deficit. Morgan Brandt again hits the floor to keep it alive. It's sent over by Lang. AGWSR on the attack the other way. Bryn Smith, you heard the hit there. It's not going to be able to be returned. She's got 7 kills, and the Cougars have trimmed it down. AGWSR, that is, again, has trimmed it down to an 8-point game, 17-9. AGWSR keeping pace. They've scored 4 out of the last 8 points. Morgan Brandt set up over there for Isabel Elliott. Too strong to be returned for Kinsley Hoosier. 18-9 the new score.
Again, a lot of power there with that attack. I mean, just goes by so quick. It's kind of intimidating.
Sumner Fredericksburg with a big size advantage in this particular match. Also a size advantage with a lot of teams they'll face, and this one goes down as an ace. Unable to scoop that one up, was up. An ace once again for Olivia Lang. She's got 4 of those by my count here in just this match alone. 19-9 puts this one in play. Trevin Smith over to Bryn Smith. This one's partially deflected, kept alive by Sumner Fredericksburg. Lang set up for Seahas. Popped over. Good athletic play to keep it alive by Gerstein. Bryn Smith pops it over. Here comes Lang the other way. Brandt set up. Seahas knocked it down 20-9. And a big play once again for Peyton Seahas. A quiet 4 kills so far in this match. 20-9 the new score. Sumner Fred leads. Olivia Lang to serve once again. Her team leads it by 11. This one is a service error into the top rope of the net. 20-10 the new score. AGWSR in the double digits. They'll look to trim the lead down to single digits here behind the serve of Tessa Sperslagi. They trail it 20-10. Gracie Jones, couple double taps, and eventually sent over by Isabel Elliott. Bryn Smith, hard hit volleyball, and it gets it to go despite the best efforts of Morgan Brandt. Again, Bryn Smith up to 8 kills. She's really playing well down the stretch of this second set. Shoelace untied here for Bryn Smith. Got it tied in a hurry, 20-11. Tessa Sperslagi puts it over. Gracie Jones digs it out. Brandt over to Reno, who got it to go. Point for Sumner Fred. They lead it 21-11. Katie Reno's second kill. 21-11. Peyton Seahas serves, hits off the top rope of the net and goes out of bounds for a service error. 21-12. Grace Finger in, Kinsley Hooger out for AGWSR. 21-12 in set number 2. Sumner Fredericksburg leads AGWSR. Dug out by Brandt. Now Seahas pops it up. Playable for Elliott, who sends it across. Trevin Smith to Sperslagi to Bryn Smith. Cross quarter. Lang's ready for it. Now over to Morgan Brandt. Floats it over the top of the defense. Return still viable here for AGWSR. They do get it across. Set up for Seahas. Over to Elliott. Hard hit volleyball. There's going to be a challenging return for AGWSR. They send it across anyway. It's Bryn Smith. Sumner Fred. Reverse bump from Reno is good. 21-12 the score. This one's partially deflected on the kill attempt for Bryn Smith. Sumner Fredericksburg gets it back over to the Cougars side. Here comes AGWSR on the attack. Bryn Smith finesses it across. Brandt's there. Seahas over to Elliott. Mistimed it and shanked it off the side of her hand, and the AGWSR Cougars win the point, 21-13. Morgan Brandt, hard hit one, and the AGWSR Cougars getting some momentum here, seeing if they can keep it alive. Grace Finger. Now it's over to Isabel Elliott, sky high on the dig. Here comes Sperslagi, setting up Bryn Smith. Brandt's ready for it. Seahas shovels it across. Gerstein keeps it alive. Trevin Smith over to Bryn Smith. Another whack at it, pops it over. Dug out by Seahas. Now over to Brandt. Big opportunity. Tried to just shovel it over. Hits it into her own net. 21-14 and a timeout for Coach Sorensen and the Sumner Fredericksburg Cougars. AGWSR on a big run. All told, it's a 5-1 run here. We step aside for a brief break on 98.9 KQCR.
What were you saying? Cooking.
21-14, AGWSR on a little bit of a run here. They have won 4 out of the last 5 points in this particular contest, in this particular set, 21-14, and AGWSR looking to continue the run here out of the timeout for Sumner Fredericksburg, and that will not last long as Trevin Smith hits it into her own net here, 22-14. Service error, substitution in now for Sumner Fred comes number 11, Morgan Block. (22-14), Isabel Elliott serves. Trevin Smith digs it out and floated across by Ava Olson. Here comes the attack the other way. Good block there for Ava Olson of Brant. Now the attack for Elliott. Sperslagi digs it out. Trevin Smith over to Grace Finger, blocked at the net. Sumner Fredericksburg wins the point, 23-14.
I will say, Jeff, the AGWSR Cougars, it feels like they've really upped their defense a little bit here because they have been playing just a little bit better there, and it's pretty impressive to see.
It definitely is. 23-14 the score. Cougars looking to get it going again. Bryn Smith, a hard hit volleyball here. Sumner Fredericksburg on the return. Here comes Brandt with a big swing and knocks it home. Morgan Brandt with 8 kills so far. 24-14, and it is set and match point. Sumner Fredericksburg Cougars looking for a straight set pair of victories, and they'll be on the bus home here shortly. Looking to finish the job here. AGWSR on the attack. Bryn Smith well hit, and there's another kill for her. Bryn Smith up to 9 on the night, 24-15. Cougars not saying die just yet. 24-15 the score. Bryn Smith will serve. 9-point deficit here. Late stages of set number 2 for Bryn Smith. Smith elevates and pops this across. It's too strong and maybe even a little bit wide, and that'll do it. 25-15 the final to set number 2. And Sumner Fredericksburg comes in here tonight and picks up a pair of straight set victories, 25-19, 25-15. And we will have match number 3 here before too long. Appleton Parkersburg and AGWSR. We're back to wrap this one up in just a brief moment, and then we'll have some senior night coverage as well here from Parkersburg, honoring the seniors in this sport of volleyball here this fall for Appleton Parkersburg. Back here in just a moment on 98.9 KQCR.
Special for us to be able to honor a group that's been with us the entire time we've been here. Our first senior is Ellie Eachin, number 13. Parents are Derek and Jill Eachin. Ellie has been a 3-year starter for our Falcon volleyball team on both the right side and outside positions. She's an all-around consistent player, great senior leader this year, and an excellent blocker for us. She's just short of 500 digs, almost there. She's a very hard worker, leaves it out on the floor every night, every day at practice. She's never complained to us about the role she's been given, simply just tells the coaches that she'll play anywhere that we need her to play. Ellie's a member of the basketball team and tennis team. She did help our program by coaching the 7th grade AAU volleyball team this past year. Is a member of the volunteer club, and at this time she plans to attend college after high school but is still undecided on her choice. So thank you very much, Ellie, for all that you've done for our program. Our second senior is Libby Jansen, number 4. Her parents are Matt and Sarah Jansen. Libby has actually been on our varsity team for 4 years. Her first year, she was able to take over the role of a defensive specialist partly through the year. And then the last 3 years, she's been our setter. Libby has really grown into her setting position and has been a floor leader for the team this season as well. She's reached the milestone of 1,000 assists partly through last season and is currently at 1,951 coming into tonight, so it's really close to that 2,000 mark. Libby's a member of the softball team and tennis team. She's part of National Honor Society, FFA, and Volunteer Club. She joined Ellie and coached the 7th grade AAU team this past season. And at this time, she plans to attend DMAC and study some type of medical field area. So thank you, Libby, also for your role model for everybody in the stands, especially those 7th graders. Our last senior is Cassidy Mowinkle, number 8. Her parents are Jeff and Carrie Mowinkle. Cassidy has been a 4-year starter for us on the varsity team. She started her career as a middle hitter and has been an outside hitter for the Falcons the last 3 seasons. She did attempt to be a setter for a slight time and decided that hitting was a better choice. She always has played 6 rotations. She works as hard as she can on her back row game as well as her front row. She has been a great leader this season as well, a great senior leader. She reached the milestone of 500 kills last season and then recently just reached the milestone of 1,000 digs, which we would like to honor tonight since we are home. So congratulations, Cassidy, on the 1,000 dig milestone. Cassidy's also a member of the basketball team and track and field team, National Honor Society, FFA, and Volunteer Club. She's also played several years of club to develop her skills. Cassidy plans to attend Northwest Missouri State, where she will play volleyball and study pre-pharmacy. We would like to thank you as well, Cassidy, for all of your dedication and hard work to our program. And just final words, we thank you for everything that you've done. The 3 of you guys have really helped turn the AP Falcon volleyball program into a successful one again. We appreciate your hard work, your dedication, your patience with everything changing, and we will miss all of you very much. So thank you so much.
the scorer's table, so we're just about ready to get this one going. So we will announce the starters actually. So a little bit of an audible here, but we'll tune in for the starting. So we are changing now. So back and forth we go here. So no starters announced, and we're ready to go in the contest. AGWSR and Applington Parkersburg. We'll tell you about the 7 on the floor right now. It's Ava Olson, Kinsley Hooger, Tessa Spurslagi, Bryn Smith, Lila Vaughn, Trevin Smith, and Natalie Gerstein. And for the AP Falcons, it is Peyton Closter, Cassidy Mowinkle, Libby Jansen, Kinsey Mowinkle, Olivia Bellows, and Ellen Waller, as well as Ellie Eachin. So those are your 7 for each team. Just about ready to go in this one, Riley. And again, match number 3, Sumner Fredericksburg took the first 2 matches, 1 from each of these 2 teams, and one team going to go home after this one with a win, and unfortunately one team going to go home with 2 losses and no wins here tonight. See how it goes. AGWSR on the receiving end of the opening serve. Lila Vaughn launches across to get it to go. Cougars on the attack, looking to plant it down, and that'll be the first point of the contest going the way of AGWSR. And it's Lila Vaughn with the kill. Very active first point for her.
Ellen Waller did lay it out there to try to keep that one in play. Unfortunately, it just couldn't get any height on that dig there, so unfortunately it did stay low, and that goes down as a kill.
So Lila Vaughn gets us going here. AGWSR leads it 1-0, and this one a beautiful block by Kinsey Mowinkle. Her first, 1-1 the new score. Ellie Eachin will serve. Eachin will serve, back middle portion of the service line, puts it up and over. Tessa Spurslagi digs it out, set up for Bryn Smith, outside attack, skitters off the hands of the defender. Here come the Falcons the other way. Cassidy Mowinkle, big swing, got it to go, and a kill for AP. 2-1 the lead for Applington Parkersburg. Early lead here for the Falcons. Battled tooth and nail with Sumner Fredericksburg, ultimately fell in straight sets earlier. Trevin Smith set up for Bryn Smith outside, deflected around, and falls to the floor off last touch by Waller. Bryn Smith with the kill, and Riley have to be surprised so far to start this one. We've seen Bryn Smith set up on the outside quite a bit.
I was going to say, and that it's pretty impressive to see that, especially with how much power she's been given today.
Tessa Spurslagi serves. Here come the Falcons on the attack. Kinsey Mowinkle tries to finesse it across. Cougars are ready for it, and Bryn Smith spikes it home. It's a 3-1 lead for AGWSR.
A lot of power coming from that one. I mean, that one was just, it felt like a rocket.
3-1 the lead for the Cougars. Bryn Smith staying active. Spurslagi, good looking serve. Waller digs it out. Jansen set up for Cassidy Mowinkle. Plants that one inbounds. Gerstein just simply tripped at the back line there, looking to make her way over, and it's a 3-2 ball game. We're in match number 3 of the night. Sumner Fredericksburg on their way home with a pair of victories. Good outing for them, and they'll retain or move forward from their 6th place ranking in the most recent rankings. 3-2, and now 4-2 the score is. Got the score up there, it's 4-3. So Applington Parkersburg leading 4-3. A couple late additions up there to the scoreboard. Bryn Smith, good hit volleyball. There's going to be a challenging return. The Falcons don't care. They get it over anyway. Falcons the other way, and this one hangs up there near the net. And Cassidy Mowinkle, smile on her face, is that one all out of whack. 4-4 the new score.
I was going to say she knew that one was a little bit of a mishandle there, but again, she just laughs it off.
Falcons, I believe, she thought they may have hit it more than 3 times, but regardless, AGWSR wins the point. We're tied 4 apiece. Jansen set up for Cassidy Mowinkle, takes a big swing at this one, and that one goes for her 2nd kill of the match. 5-4. Set to serve here is Courtney Albert. Saw her very, very limited earlier on tonight. Bryn Smith on the attack and lays it home again. This time she finesses it across with just a little kind of pop shot. One-handed, 5-5 the new score. Bryn Smith will serve. Smith drops it in. Jansen having to fight near the net. Waller gets it on the rebound. Cassidy Mowinkle sends it over. Here come the Cougars the other way. Bryn Smith shovels it over with 2 hands. Here comes Jansen. Quick sneak attack. Trevin Smith is ready for it. Spersloggy over to Bryn Smith. Courtney Alberts digs it out. Jansen set up. Cassidy Mowinkle again. This one's dug out by Bryn Smith. Attack for Gerstein this time. Rare attack for her. Jansen pops it up. Closter got it to go. What'll the call be? It'll be AGWSR's point as they're going to get a net infraction going against AP. So, no kill for Peyton Closter. Instead, net infraction, and AGWSR leads at 6-5. Bryn Smith to Alberts. Now again, Mowinkle simply just pops it across. Trevin Smith is ready for it. Bryn Smith, hard hit volleyball, but into her own net. We're tied at 6 apiece. And Riley, this is about as close of a start as you can ask for. Neither team really gaining any momentum so far.
No, absolutely not. It's a little bit of back and forth, but again, it still keeps it very interesting.
6-6 the score. Cassidy Mowinkle serves, one of the better servers on the team. Gerstein pops it over. Mowinkle digs it out. Jansen set up for Closter again. This time, easy pickings for Peyton Closter. Nobody home on the back line. AGWSR now trails it 7-6. Cassidy Mowinkle to serve. 7-6 the score. Rifles this one, and that one glances the back line. That was inbounds, awfully close again, but snag the back line. It's 8-6, and that is a ace for Cassidy Mowinkle. Good stuff there for Mowinkle. Her Falcons lead it 8-6 here in the first. This one will not make it over. Hits the top rope of the net, and she was kind of playing around with the velocity and the arc last time out, and that time didn't get so lucky in getting it over. 8-7 the new score. It'll be number 10 for AGWSR. Check that, number 19, Karis Lippert to serve, and that's going to go for an ace for her. Limited action for Lippert, and she got that one to rattle around and got it to go to the floor for an ace.
I was going to say, Grace Finger did try, no, not Grace Finger, excuse me. Courtney Alberts did try to pop that one up there. Unfortunately, just kind of caught it a little weird and couldn't get it up.
Another serve here for Lippert. Cougars playing it off the deflection. Good play there for Lila Vaughn. Here come the Falcons on the attack. Ellie Eachin pops it over. This one won't be saved, and Eachin earns the big kill on her senior night. Falcons lead at 9-8. Nine to 8, the Falcons lead. Here comes Waller on the serve. Dug out here by Gerstein. Set up for a powerful kill by Lila Vaughn. Not often you see Vaughn attack too much, but able to get that one to go, and she's got 2 early kills in this one. Reminder, upcoming football broadcast Friday night. Appleton Parkersburg visits East Marshall for the regular season finale. You can listen to that game right here on 98.9 KQCR. 7 o'clock the start time. Powerful hit by Kinsey Mowinkle. This one's popped up into the air. Here come the Cougars. Grace Finger recovers nicely. Falcons back on the attack. It's going to be Jansen on a sneak attack. Dug out by Spersloggy. Bryn Smith sets it up and knocks it down. It's 10-9 AGWSR.
AGWSR is definitely fired up there. They really like that volley. Of course, paid out for him.
10-9 AGWSR leads this first set. Grace Finger serves. Plants this one down near the sideline. Alberts digs it out. Now Jansen over to Waller. Waller sends it across into the breadbasket of Smith. Trevin Smith sets up big sister Bryn for a swing. Pops it over, and this one's sent back over by Kinsey Mowinkle on the deflection. And Kinsey, a quiet start to this one, has her first kill. And we're all tied up at 10 apiece. Been tied at 4, been tied at 6, been tied at 8, and we're tied at 10. Very evenly matched first set here between these two. Olivia Bellows back into the ball game. Spersloggy digs. Trevin Smith setting up Vaughn. Double clutch here for the Falcons. Here they go with their third hit. They send it across. Spersloggy digs. Trevin Smith set up here for Bryn. Mid-level attack. Deflected by Waller. Won't be returned. And it's 11-10 in favor of AGWSR. Well hit again for Bryn Smith.
Again, those mid-level attacks, they're really working out for AGWSR.
11-10 the score. Cougars lead the Falcons. Gerstein to serve. Waller digs over to Jansen. Now Eachin. Big swing blocked at the net. Falcons with another try. Jansen back over to Eachin. Floats it over. Cougars are ready for this as well. Bryn Smith give and go with Trevin Smith. Hard swing, dug out by Waller. Here come the Falcons. Jansen set up. Eachin swing outside. Dug out at the back line here by Gerstein. Set up for Bryn Smith left side. Swing up into the air. Falcons are ready for it. Here comes Waller. Set up other side. It's Eachin who burns it down the back line a little bit too far. Falcons looking for a tip and they will not get it. AGWSR leads at 12-10. Twelve to 10 the score. AGWSR is on top. Controversial call a moment ago. Jansen set up here for Kinsey Mowinkle. And now it's back on the Falcon side as it rolls off the top of the net. Eachin with a swing. Testing out the back line. Cougars are ready. Smith the other way. Short-armed it. 12-11. Twelve to 11 the score. Falcons a chance to equalize here with Ellie Eachin at the service line. Eachin puts this one in play. Good rotation on the serve. Trevin Smith set up for Bryn. Far side blocked at the net. That's Kinsey Mowinkle and Olivia Bellows with a tandem block. Good work on the outside, and we are tied at 12 apiece. Ellie Eachin back to work. Drives it over. Hooger gets it back over to the Falcon side quickly. Falcons scramble forward after a tip. Now back to the Cougars. Bryn Smith hard hit. That's too far, and the Falcons take the lead, 13-12. How about that for a change of events here, Riley? AGWSR led it 12-11, and now the Falcons have captured back-to-back points here. Trevin Smith set up here for Bryn. Sends it over. Waller's ready for it. Up near the net. Good play for Jansen. Eventually sent over by Cassidy Mowinkle. That's the best she could do there in that circumstance. Unable to get it to land in bounds, but did get it over the net.
I was going to say it was very close to that line. They're just kind of punching it over. Sometimes it's hard to determine where that's going to go.
13-13 the score. Tessa Spurf-Sloggy controls the serve for AGWSR from left to right across your mobile device. Quick rebound and return for Cassidy Mowinkle. She's got 3 kills, a cross quarter from left to right. And it's a 14-13 lead for the Falcons. Set number 1, match number 3 of this Tuesday night triangular. 14-13, Kinsey Mowinkle sends it across. Quick return for Hooger. Falcons back on the attack. Jansen set up here for Closter. What'll the call be? It'll be a lift ruled against Jansen. 14-all the new score. Pattern emerging, Riley. We talked about it earlier. We've been tied at 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. So nobody really making any headway so far in this first set.
It's going to be a lot of back and forth for this set.
Serve for Trevin Smith. Dug out by Waller. Jansen over to Bellows. Trevin Smith digs it out. Now Spurf-Sloggy setting up Bryn Smith from the left side. Blocked at the net. Another big block for the Falcon defense. Peyton Closter with the block. And I'm not familiar with the call here, but the Falcon, and they're going to rule an inadvertent whistle here, and they will replay the point. So no point, no block for Closter. Inadvertent whistle by the far side official as he takes the blame there for that inadvertent whistle. We're back to play. Still tied at 14 apiece. Olsen strong arms it too far out of play. 15-14 Falcons. Very rare you see that. I have to say, very impressed with the composure of officials all across the state, how rare that happens.
Yes, very rare.
15-14. Courtney Albert serves for the Falcons, who have the 1-point lead. Alberts puts this one in play. It's Gerstein. Now Trevin Smith over to Grace Finger. Jansen to Waller. Now to Cassidy Mowinkle. Tests out the back line. Gerstein's there. Trevin Smith avoids contact with the net. Bryn Smith sends it over. Bryn Smith with 5 kills. Kudos to Trevin Smith. She was right underneath the net and had to make a really, really good play to stay out of the way.
I was going to say setting that up so that Trevin could get there. I mean, that was a little bit tough, but she did phenomenal.
15-all. Very competitive first set here between these two. Bryn Smith back to work. Waller fishes it out of the back line. Jansen surprise shot. Cougars scramble for it, but keep it alive for a moment. Swing over there by Grace is a good one. Here come the Falcons the other way. Cassidy Mowinkle matching power for power, but she's blocked. Grace Finger with the big block. And AGWSR retakes the lead 16-15.
They are fired up. They are really excited about that one.
Big time block there for Grace Finger. Bryn Smith from the service line. Waller digs it out sky high, still in the back portion of the floor. Alberts over to Closter. Closter throws it across. Here come the Cougars the other way. It's Bryn Smith, dug out by Eachin. Playable for Jansen. Now over there for Waller, who short hopped it. And it's a 17-15 lead for AGWSR. Safe to say, pattern broken. Not going to be tied at 16. Bryn Smith pops it over. Here come the Falcons on the return. Cassidy Mowinkle, big swing. Smith is ready for it. AGWSR sets up Ava Olson. Dug out by Waller. Good looking play there by Jansen, but the Cougars are ready for it. Now Gerstein to the back corner. Set up here for Closter. AGWSR, good volley here. Finger drops it in again. Closter and Mowinkle were set up well, but Grace Finger puts it in between the two of them. 18-15, the new lead for AGWSR. Timeout AP. We step aside as well in set number 1, where AGWSR leads AP 18-15 on 98.9 KQCR. Wow. You all right?
No, I'm doing great, Jeff. Thanks for asking.
Oh, boy.
What makes you think something's wrong? Is it because I'm tired?
Maybe.
No. Oh, yeah. Should I take this money that's on the table?
Who's that?
Some guy gave it to me and was like, can you announce that somebody lost their money? I was like,
really?
yeah.
Well, give it. Yeah.
I can't do that.
You want to give it to?
Yeah.
Yeah, go talk to her just here.
Well, we'll deal with it in a bit.
$18-15 is your score. AGWSR is on top of Applington Parkersburg in set number 1 here from Parkersburg. AGWSR looking to keep the pedal to the metal here. AP looking to work out of a timeout. Down by 3. Bryn Smith will serve. Serving from left to right across your radio dial or mobile device if you're watching us on the Falcon live stream. 18-15. Jansen set up for Cassidy. Mowinkle, hard hit and perfectly placed, and that's a way to come out of a timeout. Mowinkle's got 4 kills, and the Falcons trim the lead down to 2. 18-16. Cassidy Mowinkle serves. Dug out by Gerstein. Set up for Smith. Over to Bryn Smith. Waller digs. Jansen set up for Closter. Knocked it down. Big play for Peyton Closter. She's got 2. And the Falcons are back within 1. 18-17. Falcons looking to equalize here if they can knock down another point. Cassidy Mowinkle to serve. Dug out by Spierslagi. Trevin Smith set up for Bryn. Mid-level attack. Falcons are ready for it. Back to the Cougars side here. Trevin Smith again with a setup. This time for Ava Olson. Laying out for it at the back line is Cassidy Mowinkle. Here comes an attack by Ellie Eachin. Cougars all over the place, but staying alive. Grace Finger tossing it over. The defense won't be returned. Have yourself a set. Grace Finger, my goodness. 2 kills and a block so far. And AGWSR retakes a 2-point lead, 19-17. So we'll see Karis Lippert in here to serve Riley. And we're getting towards the end of this first set, 19-17 the score. Lippert to serve for AGWSR. They lead it by 2. Jansen setting up Closter outside. Big swing. It's going to be returned off the floor by Bryn Smith. Gerstein on a rare attack. May have been too far. Falcons scrambling for a return. Good play for Waller. Now Closter keeps it in play. Laying out for its Grace Finger. Third hit coming for Bryn Smith. Keeps it in play as well. Cassidy Mowinkle to Jansen. Now to Closter again. Looking to knock down yet another kill. Trevin Smith set up for Bryn Smith. This one will also be peeled up off the floor by the Falcons, and Closter sends it across. Unable to be played by Lila Vaughn. It's 19-18. Falcons trim it back down to 1. And set to serve here once again is Ellen Waller. Competitive volley that time around. Waller. This one is going to land inbounds. It looked like it may have been wide of the line, and that was the assertion of that far side player for the Cougars, but it does go down for an ace for Ellen Waller. 19 all. Falcons battling back. They trailed it by as many as 3 in this first set. 19 all. Trevin Smith set up and nobody home for the set. A little bit of miscommunication there, and the Falcons take the lead at 20-19.
I say that's probably one of the first miscommunications we've seen from AGWSR tonight. Kind of rare for them, but hopefully they'll be able to pick that one up.
Cougars have been all over it. Riley, I'll talk to you in a moment about something else that might be brewing here tonight in this one. 20-19 the score. AP back out in front of AGWSR. 1 hit remaining here for the Falcons. They do get it across. Bryn Smith digs it out. Trevin Smith set up here. And again, a little bit of a miscommunication. Timing issue for AGWSR. We've got a timeout on the floor. 21-19. Falcons lead in set number 1 here between AP and AGWSR. Back after these messages on 98.9 KQCR. You want to go hand this to her and just let her know what that guy said?
Yeah.
I didn't know what that guy was talking to you about. But. This time a timeout for AGWSR as AP has stormed from behind Riley to take a 21-19 lead here in set number 1. 21-19 lead in set number 1. And AGWSR on the defensive side here, and we've got an inadvertent horn here. And what will be the call? Will that be playable or not, or will they replay the point? Let's see. So 21-19, and now I believe that was, there we go, 21-20 as AGWSR capitalizes off the service error, and this one sent too far on the attack for Kinsey Mowinkle, and just like that, 21-21. So 2 straight points for AGWSR out of the timeout. .21 all, and Grace Finger exchanges a service error the other way, so the Falcons retake the lead. And Riley, what I was mentioning moments ago about something maybe brewing here, earlier this season we were in Ackley for that wild set. I believe it was set 2 that went, final score was 30-28. AGWSR was able to get that one, and not trying to send us into bonus time here, but that could be the case here tonight with one of these sets that could be very, very competitive. And this one for Lila Vaughn hit into her own net, and the Falcons 23-21, they have the lead.
I was going to say, you did mention that did happen earlier on in the season, but again, we might see that tonight. It might be pretty interesting to see with these two teams.
Another timeout here, this time for AGWSR once again. 23-21, Falcons lead. Back after this message on 98.9 KQCR.
If you spoke that into existence, Jeff, that we have to stay for extra points, I'm going to lose my mind.
I was just talking about this set.
I'm going to still lose my mind, Jeff.
Why? You want to have fun with me?
Nah, I got to work in the morning.
So do I.
I don't know if you've had a job or not, Jeff. Sorry, I just want to check your...
Oh, yeah, of course you do. Over there napping.
Oh, perfect. No, I'm good. I have everything up to date.
Falcons lead at 23-21. Set number 1, Libby Jansen serves for AP. Cougars on the attack the other way. What a block that was for Kinsey Mowinkle, and we've got set point here in set number 1. Kinsey Mowinkle and the Falcons lead at 24-21 in set number 1. Jansen to serve. Dugout spur Sloggy. Trevin Smith set up for Bryn. Mid-level attack partially blocked. Falcons keep it alive. It's Jansen with a tremendous play. Here comes Eachin the other way. Cougars in control. Smith with a surprise shot. First time we've seen her use that tonight, and that is her first kill.
Well timed too, again, is because that's something we've seen with Trevin Smith before. That just little sneak setter's attack there. It works for her almost every time.
24-22. Cougars control the serve, but facing down set point, it's Gerstein. Puts it in play, dug out by Waller, a little bit off balance, and they're going to get Kinsey Mowinkle for a line infraction here, 24-23. Brutal turn of events there on just a miss bump there on the return for Ellen Waller. We've got a timeout for AP. We will step aside, 24-23. Falcons lead the Cougars on 98.9 KQCR.
You spoke it into existence, Jeff.
Nope. Well, if you didn't alter all the karma by not doing what you said you were going to do.
Yeah, this is my fault.
Back to the action here in Parkersburg between the Cougars and the Falcons. AGWSR trails at 24-23. Here's a serve for Gerstein, dug out by Waller. Jansen set up. Kinsey Mowinkle partially blocked, and it goes down for the kill. And that is the final to set one, 25-23, and no extra points in set number one between the Falcons and the Cougars. We're on to set number two after this brief break right here on 98.9 KQCR. Call this second set?
No.
Come on, man.
No. I'll call the Dyke New Hartford state final one.
Girl looks like she had a pen explode in her pocket.
I'm not going to look.
Okay.
I looked. Yikes.
All right. Get you tuned up and ready to roll for set number two here between AP and AGWSR. It's match number 3 of the night. Both these teams lost their matches to Sumner Fredericksburg earlier on tonight, and AP won set number 1 between these two, 25-23 the final, although AGWSR led it late, 21-19. AP makes their way towards the victory. And what stood out to you in that first set, particularly to me, it was the resiliency of AP late in that one.
I was going to say, and that was what I was going to mention, is that they did come back, and if they were efficient on making sure to get the kills when they needed them again, especially late there. I think it was 23-24 toward the end. Of course, getting that last kill was important for them.
Grace Finger will start it out, serving from left to right across your radio dial. Here's set number 2. Ellie Eachin, a hard spike, blocked at the net. Back towards the Falcons. Olivia Bellows shovels it across. Challenging return here for the Cougars. Eventually, it's Trevin Smith who reverse bumps it across. Here come the Falcons the other way. Jansen set up. Kinsey Mowinkle throws it down. And that one ricochets off the face of Trevin Smith. She's okay, but it'll be the Falcons earning the first point. Kinsey Mowinkle on the kill.
Again, another thing I do want to mention about that is, I mean, both these teams, they were pretty well throughout, pretty tied. I know you said they were at 4-4, 6-6, 8-8, and so on and so forth throughout the match. So again, you cannot deny that these two teams are pretty well evenly matched.
Lila Vaughn sends it across, very well matched, and throughout the season, this is their 4th matchup of the year. Gerstein sends it over, dugout Cassidy Mowinkle. Jansen over to Olivia Bellows, who knocks it down. How about her in this second set? Bellows, a key player here for the Falcons so far, and they lead it 2-0. Falcons 2, Cougars nothing. Set number 2 could be a decisive second set as we are Tuesday triangular coverage. Trevin Smith to Bryn Smith. Big swing. Falcons working on a return. Can't chase it down. It's 2-1.
Great attack there by Bryn Smith, of course, doing what she does best, attack from that middle there. And again, it worked out for her.
Bryn Smith, a total of 6 kills so far in this match with the Falcons. Eachin digs out the serve. Jansen watching close to the net. Falcons get it over. Sperslagi, and Vaughn can't send it over. Good hustle and effort there for the Cougars. Just can't add it up to getting it to stay in play. 3-1 the new score. Closter comes back in, Waller comes out, and Kinsey Mowinkle will serve for AP. Kinsey sends it over the net. Hooger set up here for Vaughn. Hard hit volleyball returned by the Falcons. Here they come, send it over the net. Dug out Hooger. Trevin Smith tries to send it over, and she gets it to go. Just her second kill of the contest. 3-2. Falcons lead it early in set number 2.
Again, both those kills coming from Trevin Smith. Werby, because of that setter's attack that she did, they're surprised in both times.
Tessa Spurfsloggy will serve. That one may have landed out, but played by Mowinkle either way was too close to call. Back over to the Cougars side. Here comes the attack for Bryn Smith. You hear the thud there. Blocked and hammered down by Cassidy Mowinkle. Her teammates off the bench. What a play. 5 kills for her. Falcons lead 4-2.
2 impressive attacks back to back. I mean, it was just Cassidy there, of course, with the upper hand there.
Courtney Alberts will serve for the Falcons from right to left. Spin in her hand, and she short arms this one into the net for the service error. 4-3 the new score. AGWSR staying alive here in set number 2. Trevin Smith serves. Waller digs. Set up for Jansen. She sneak attacks it and gets it to go. Nobody home where she aimed that one. Beautiful play.
Looks like Libby Jansen did take a note or two there from Trevin Smith on that surprise attack.
Trevin Smith has been known for that and has done a great job of it all season, but that time, Libby Jansen landed it exactly where it needed to be. 5-3 the score. Cassidy Mowinkle sends it over. Bryn Smith takes it off the upper chest region and now gets the give and go, sends it over. 5-3 Falcons lead. Here comes AP on the attack. Eachin sends it over, dug out by Gerstein. Set up for Trevin Smith. Bryn Smith left side swing. Waller digs it out for the Falcons. Jansen now over to Closter. This one still rattling around and will be returned by AGWSR. How about that? Falcons on the attack. Closter says not today. Closes the door. It's a 6-3 Falcon lead, and that's a big time hit.
They're hoping all that hard work to keep the ball in play was going to pay off. Unfortunately, it just didn't work for them as you had Closter there with that impressive attack.
6-3 Falcons lead and dominate early here in the second. Nice looking serve from Cassidy Mowinkle. Bryn Smith the other way, lands it in bounds. What a shot that was to answer right back. Couldn't have described it better, and that was a really good serve from Mowinkle a minute ago. Bryn Smith now with 7 kills. She'll also serve here for AGWSR. Couple bounces here for Smith. Elevates and sends it on its way. Dug out by Alberts, and this one a challenging play right up against the Falcon side of the net. AGWSR wins the point, and just where you had the big play for Closter, you go up by 3. Now it's right back down to a 1-point game, 6-5. Bryn Smith puts this in play. Alberts digs it out, trying to keep it off the net. She does it that time, and Eachin plants it down and gets it to go. That was close. Trevin Smith doing her absolute best to keep it alive. Unable to do so. Falcons take the lead 7-5. Ellie Eachin earns herself another kill. 2 by our count here in this match. 7-5. Trevin Smith set up for Grace Finger. Big swing. Mowinkle set up here for Eachin. Deflected at the net. Cougars back on the attack. Bryn Smith mid-level attack. Mistimed her jump just a bit. Got it to go anyway. Jansen floats it over. Another shot here for the Cougars. It's Ava Olsen, clubbed on by Alberts to keep it alive. Jansen now sets up a hit here from Mowinkle. Challenging return here. Grace Finger will run into the net. That was awfully close. What a great play. But it looks like she ran into the net there. Broke the plane. 8-5. Serve here for Spursloggy. And this one is going to go down after a big play for Ava Olsen. (8-6) the new score. Falcons lead it. Point belongs and serve belongs to AGWSR. It'll be Karis Lippert to serve. Dug out by Waller. Jansen set up. Eachin far side swing. This one is going to be a challenging return. Lippert eventually pops it across. Good play there. Jansen now over to Kinsey Mowinkle. Got her own deflection. Now the other way. Big swing for Eachin. Couple taps here for the Cougars, and there's the whistle. What is the call? And they're going to get a lift going against the Cougars. AP wins the point. 9-6 the score. Trevin Smith over there visiting. Nine to 6 the score. AP leads it by 3. Nine to 6 the score right now, and we'll keep you updated how things keep moving on from here. Falcons lead it by 3. Libby Jansen will serve. Jansen pops it over. This one's right up against the sideline. Fielded there by Gerstein. Set up for Bryn Smith. Blocked at the net by the Falcons. It's Kinsey Mowinkle. Kinsey Mowinkle gets the big kill and the block. Timeout on the floor for AGWSR. 10-6 the score right now. AP out in front of the Cougars. Back after this brief break on 98.9 KQCR. Applington Parkersburg and AGWSR here. AP leads it by 4. Set number 2, and they took the first set by the final of 25-23. Timeout AGWSR. Applington Parkersburg serves from right to left, and it'll be Libby Jansen. 10-6 the lead. Bryn Smith digs it out. Trevin Smith set up for Grace Finger. Floats it into the middle. Couple Falcons collide. Jansen off the net. Won't be playable off there as the net contact ruled on Jansen. 10-7 out of the timeout. Ten to 7 the score right now. Grace Finger will serve for AGWSR, looking to come back from a 4-point deficit in this one. Jansen over to Ellie Eachin, Dug out by Spurf Sloggy, eventually sent across by Gerstein. Here comes the attack for the Falcons the other way. Kinsey Mowinkle, hard hit volleyball. Kept alive. Bryn Smith hammers it over. Jansen saves it. Waller now over to Eachin. Sends it over. Grace Finger with a good save here. Here comes Bryn Smith again. Hammers it into her own net. It's an 11-7 lead for AP. Kinsley Hoosier comes into the contest for AGWSR. Her team trails it 11-7. Ellie Eachin will serve. Eachin puts it in play, dug out by Bryn Smith. Trevin Smith set up here for Lila Vaughn. Dug out here by Ellie Eachin. And now Kinsey Mowinkle tried to get the kill there, but Cougars were ready for it. Cassidy Mowinkle, big swing, can't be returned. A kill for her. She's got 6 of them, and the Falcons lead it by 5. Biggest lead of the set, 12-7. Bryn Smith now over to Vaughn, and she pushes it too far, 13-7. Vaughn had a good look at that one, just too much power on the swing, and it's a 6-point advantage in set number 2, 13-7. Cougars have taken 1 of 3 matches from the Falcons so far this year. It's their 4th meeting. Jansen set up. Cassidy Mowinkle, a rifle of a swing too far. Just a bit outside of the box there for Cassidy Mowinkle. She'll regret that one. She had her hands on her head. 13-8 the new score, and AGWSR has some life here. Natalie Gerstein, accomplished server, will go to work. Elevates, drops it in. Waller to Jansen, now over to Cassidy. Another shot at it. Is this one in? It's not. They're going to rule that too far again. (13-9) the new score, so back-to-back misses here for Cassidy Mowinkle. AGWSR cuts the lead down to 4. Jansen to Kinsey Mowinkle. That one goes, and AP wins the point. 14-9 the new score. 5-point advantage for the AP Falcons. Kinsey Mowinkle much too strong on the serve. That's a service error, 14-10. AGWSR hanging around here in the second. Tessa Spurslagi will serve. Another good server here for AGWSR. Jansen a give and go with Cassidy Mowinkle. Rifles it over. Spurslagi's ready for it. Set up for Bryn Smith. Pops it over. Ellen Waller lays out for it. Jansen set up. Closter mistimed the jump and whiffed on the hit. 14-11. The new score, AGWSR back to within 3. It was 6 moments ago at 13-7. Spurslagi to serve. Mowinkle takes it off the upper shoulder, and that goes down as an ace, 14-12. How about this one? Have a feeling a timeout could be coming here for AP any moment. Looking to weather the storm here as AGWSR pressing in set number 2. Spurslagi to serve. It's a 2-point deficit, 14-12. Puts it in play. Eachin digs it out. Now Jansen set up here for Cassidy Mowinkle. Hard swing. Deflected and kept alive by the Cougars. Sent over to Bryn Smith. Dug out by Eachin at the back line for the Falcons. Jansen gives it over to Mowinkle again, and this one won't be returned. Knocks it down for the kill, 15-12. Cassidy Mowinkle with 7 kills tonight in this particular match, and the Falcons regain the lead 15-12. Courtney Alberts to serve. Plants it over. Dug out by Hooger. Trevin Smith with a little surprise shot. Falcons are ready for it. Waller setting up Mowinkle. Hard hit. Cougars keep it alive. Closter taps it over. Back over to the Falcons. Now Jansen set up Cassidy. Mowinkle throws it down. Cougars keep it alive for the time being. What'll the result be? It'll be a kill for AGWSR. Bryn Smith with a powerful swing. She's got 8 kills, and the lead is down to 2, 15-13.
They did everything they could to keep that ball in play. I mean, definitely laying themselves out there to just do that. But again, that kill is what really sent it home for them. So impressive for AGWSR.
Trevin Smith to work at the service line. Jansen, sneak attack here. Spurslagi's ready for it. Trevin Smith to Bryn Smith. Outside hit, gets it to go. 15-14, the new score. Timeout, Applington Parkersburg. It's a 1-point game. We've got a good one in set number 2 here from Parkersburg. Back after this brief break on 98.9 KQCR. Trevin Smith may have herself an ace out of the timeout. Waller lays out to keep it alive. The Falcons bump it across, and they keep it alive, and they win the point! Oh my goodness, Waller was into the next room, busted through the door, and the Falcons keep it alive and win the point. An absurd play, and AP back on top, 16-14.
Doesn't matter which team you're rooting for, you cannot deny that was pretty impressive to see nonetheless.
And right out of that, it's a service error for Mowinkle. She used every ounce of strength she has to get that one across. It was worth it. Waller seems okay. She busted into the equipment room chasing that one down. Cougars with a drop serve. Back to a 1-point game. Jansen tries the sneak attack and left it wide of the line as Ava Olsen. Back to a 2-point lead for the Falcons. It's 17-15. Olsen with the attack error. AP leads 17-15. Trevin Smith set up for Olsen. A little bit too much this time as well. It's now 18-15. AP leads. (18-15) the score. Just waiting to get confirmation here at the scorer's table. AP will serve. Ellen Waller And the Falcons seizing back some of this control now after that tremendous play moments ago. Waller to serve. Pops it over. Sperslagi digs. Trevin Smith sets up Bryn. Mid-level attack, punches it over. Falcons collide in the return effort. Here comes Jansen. Set up for Eachin. Blocked at the net. And AGWSR wins the point. It's Grace Finger with the block. 18-16. Still can't get over that play we witnessed moments ago. AP with a tremendous chase of that one to keep it alive. Karis Lippert to serve, puts it in play. Waller digs, Jansen sets, setting up Eachin, right side swing, got it home. 19-16, Eachin with a big play on senior night. Ava Olsen in, Karis Lippert out. Olivia Bellows in, Courtney Alberts out. 19-16 the score. Libby Jansen will serve for the Falcons, looking to keep the pedal to the metal here. Earn themselves a hard-fought victory, potentially in straight sets. Serve here for Jansen, dug by Smith. Trevin Smith sets up Grace Finger. Big swing, it's inbounds. And the point goes over to AGWSR. Grace Finger with a tremendous swing there, used every inch of the court, got it to go for her third kill. Finger will serve. Her team trails at 19-17. Falcons dig it out. Jansen set up here far side. Eachin the swing. Dug out by Bryn Smith, unable to be returned. And the Falcons lead it 20-17. Kinsley Hooger into the contest. Grace Finger comes out. Ellie Eachin will serve. Falcons lead by 3. 5 points away from a straight set victory here over the Cougars. We'll see what they can do. Eachin with a serve, looks like a potential for an ace. Bryn Smith backwards bumps it over, and now Gerstein sends it across the net. Eachin digs. Jansen sets up Cassidy. Mowinkle tries to use every inch of the court, but Hooger's there. Smith with a big swing from the mid-level, and that'll go for a kill. 9 of them for Bryn Smith, 20-18 the new score. Cougars continue to battle. We have a loose shoelace out on the floor. Natalie Gerstein will serve. 20-18 is the score. AGWSR trails it by 2. Set number 2. Set number 1 went the way of the Falcons, 25-23. Come from behind victory. AGWSR looking to come from behind in this one. They trail it by 2. Jansen set up here for Kinsey. Mowinkle floats it across, picked up off the floor by Hooger. Here comes the attack for Gerstein, plants it over. Here come the Falcons. Jansen over Cassidy. Mowinkle tipped up, fielded by Gerstein. Here comes the attack the other way. Bryn Smith, big swing, fielded by Waller. Jansen with another good look at it. Here comes Cassidy Mowinkle. Able to play it, and here we go back and forth. Falcons communicating very well. Cassidy another swing at it. This one finds its way home. Not a spectacularly hit volleyball, but Mowinkle placed it exactly where it needed to be. That's a 3-point advantage for the Falcons, 21-18. Timeout AGWSR on the floor. Falcons lead 21-18 in set number 2. Back after this brief break on 98.9 KQCR. Hey, man. (21-18) your score, middle of set number 2. Falcons won the first set and have the lead in set number 2. 21-18, Tuesday night triangular coverage as this one put into play moments ago by Kinsey Mowinkle. Hard block of a Bryn Smith kill, and the Falcons have busted it open to a 22-18 lead. Good block there by Peyton Closter as well as Olivia Bellows. 22-18, Falcons lead it by 4, looking for the straight set win over the Cougars. Here's the serve from Kinsey Mowinkle, giving chase back to the back wall is Gerstein, unreturnable, 23-18. Falcons with 2 huge points there out of the AGWSR timeout. Kinsey Mowinkle to serve. 5-point lead for the Falcons, 2 points away from taking the set and the match. Smith is blocked. This one is unreturnable. It rode the inside of the Cougar net, came all the way towards us, all the way from the other side of the floor, and it is set and match point all of a sudden, 24-18. Falcon defense coming alive. Kinsey Mowinkle to serve, plants it over. This could go for an ace, and it will be an ace and a victory. 25-18, AP wins on their home floor. A straight set victory over AGWSR, and that will do it for our triangular coverage tonight. Applington, Parkersburg, and AGWSR, two very competitive sets here, but ultimately AP wins it in straight sets, 2-0. Falcons win and move to 21-11 on the season. Cougars fall to 18-16 this season. We're back in a moment to wrap this one up on 98.9 KQCR.
Summer.